Hold on.
We live, baby.
All right, all right. Always tea.
No. So many people have asked me to.
Always tea everywhere. Oh my God.
Oh
You ain't
no.
see? All right, here we go. Let me share. We got to give people time to come into. Girl, this light so bright. I can't see. Oh my God.
Shine bright like a diamond, darling.
Did you got your ring light or something?
Girl, yes.
I got
Yes.
I got these studio lights, these door lights that you can close it. And yeah,
Mm-hmm.
they all let me see if I can change this. Um,
Y'all got me feeling like I should have brightened up.
yeah, because it was gonna be too dark. Hold on, let me see if I can change it. Oh, is that better? Hold on. Oh, this got me blue.
Okay.
I think that's okay. Let me
Public.
see. That's got me kind of yellow. That's got me too blue. Okay, this we're gonna rock with. We're gonna rock with that one. I got everything over here. I got.
You got nuts over there.
Who? I wish I did have some nuts over there.
Oh my God. Hold on.
Chat with everyone in the studio. Okay, how do you get the chats up from the that's the private chat?
Oh, is it?
Yeah, join the chat. You got to go over to where it says comments.
Uh-huh. Oh Lord. Okay, let me see.
Hold on. Well, let me.
Ooh, share.
Hold on. Am I?
Share.
Okay, you got to go over there to where it says go over to the chat where it says comments, and then go down to the bottom and hit join the chat so we can see if anybody is talking.
Let's say comment.
Go over to where it
Okay.
says comments, and then at the bottom it says join the chat, I think.
Oh, girl, this light. I'm about to hold on.
And see if it will help you be able to see the
Oh yeah, I can see the comments. Can y'all see them?
okay, now I can see them. Now I can see them.
Okay.
Okay. I see
But
them.
I can't join the chat.
I think it says we have to do it through YouTube.
But I think maybe Kay is the only one who can join the chat.
It must be.
You think?
Because I tried to connect the YouTube account to join the live show. I tried to do. Oh, I know what I did. Let me see if it'll let me do
Yeah,
it.
we're figuring out our technical difficulties.
Let's see if it'll let me do this.
Bear with us, baby. Bear with us. Bear with us.
Hey, sure, so lovely.
Have a trouble connecting your YouTube account. This may be an issue with YouTube. Child, that means I ain't gonna be able to talk. I want to talk.
Hey y'all. Yes, you can. You can't. Oh my God.
Oh, you know what? I couldn't connect to my YouTube channel. I can connect through just my regular YouTube account. So hold on, let me see. See if that came up. Yeah, that'll come up. There you go. But it's got
okay.
Very Chloe B.
Okay. Hey y'all. Who is that? Simply Shar. Oh Lord, girl. I'm at okay. I see you, Chloe. Yeah, you like. Oh Lord, have mercy. This light. Let me see how bad it is if I turn the light off.
This might not be strong enough. Or maybe I spilled too much of it out. I don't want, if I get up, y'all gonna be able to see my.
Yeah, don't show it to the world, baby. So how has everybody been since our last live? How has everyone been? Kimberly, you first. Watch Chloe get situated.
I was sick for a minute there. I was down. 2026 has not been good to me so far. But I'm hoping it'll get better.
Okay.
Yeah, what you got in the cup?
Emotionally and everything else, I've been doing really good.
What you got in the cup, Kim? Kim, what's in the cup? Kimberly.
Winter wine is what we're sipping on. Trying to be boucher.
Okay. CB, how things been for you since the last time we done this live? I'm drinking wine, Nichelle.
You asking me?
Somebody said what y'all. Nichelle said what y'all drinking.
Oh, I'm drinking some
Oh Lord.
ginger. Can you see it? Ginger honey crystals. I love this. Let's see. Turn it up. That's
Oh,
up.
I love that. I have that tea. I love that tea.
Hmm. I go to the Chinese, the Korean
Yes.
farmers market and
Uh-huh.
buy the whole big bag for like $9.
Really?
Y'all don't have the big bag, the big bags with like I
I
don't know, maybe
mine
20.
come in a box.
No, I bought a
Yeah.
big old bag. It's maybe like I don't know 50 in there or something like that. But it's yeah.
So how you
Mama,
been since the last live, CB?
girl, y'all know how I been, girl. Let's
We
see.
know, but the people don't know. How
Let's
you
see.
been?
Well, the people, okay, the people who are my people that are your people, they know that working on moving. So right now, that whole little kitchen area looks like a hot mess. Had 2 job interviews. Hopefully by Monday, I will hear something from one person. I didn't tell you guys, so
That's
I'm
okay.
okay. So that's that, and then of course, breaking my lease to move back home.
Baby, you done got your little hot tail on the news. They glad to see you go. Go
And
on now.
girl, baby, don't put them on the news
Take
today. Do
them
you
on
hear me?
blast.
Do
Tell
you
them
hear
what
me?
you did.
Channel 2 is not. Oh, so what happened was, reached out to them, sent them a letter, told them that I want to be out of my lease, whatever, whatever. And they came back. Then she called me yesterday and came back with the BS. And so I said, hold my tea. And I reached out to the powers that be. So one power that be is somebody I used to date. He's a fire chief, so he escalated that up. And then I reached out to Tom Jones, which is a news um, not
Anchor.
anchor news reporter that's here in Atlanta, and he's in a group that I'm in called Vanishing Black Atlanta on Facebook. Reached out to him. He hit me back about 30 minutes later. He said, do you have some videos? I said, yes. Sent him the videos. He said, oh, yeah, this is news. He was like, can I come see you tomorrow? And I said, yes, sir. So he was supposed to come at 11:30. Then he switched it and he ended up getting here about 12:40. And I snuck him in through the gym. I snuck them in so they didn't see it coming. So by the time he got everything he needed to get from me, then boom, boom, he went down to the leasing office, and they looking like,
Oops.
Deal caught in the headlight.
yeah. So
Yeah.
after it aired twice, then the leasing office emailed me, and they said that they're reaching out to the corporate office, and they should let me know something tomorrow or no later than Monday about allowing me to break my lease with no penalties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if not, we can go to court. Y'all can go ahead and file an eviction, baby, and I'll just take all this to court and put it before the judge. We can do it the easy way, or you can think that meat ain't greasy, and we're gonna do it the hard way.
That part.
Right. I'm glad
So
you
that's
know
what's
it.
going on with me.
Hello, let's see.
Hello,
Hey,
Miss
ladies.
We got Tara. Hello. Kit Kat said
Thank you,
that's
Steph. I pray to God that I
Oh,
do.
she about to try another cut water. Okay, hold on.
Who trying to cut water?
Ladies, I'm glad I caught y'all live. Oh, we're glad you caught it too, sweetie.
Girl, you finna try to cut water. Let me know how I work out for you, baby, because that cut water's made me stop. Is really what made me stop drinking. That's the last drink I had.
he said I can do better.
Baby, that cut water when we went to Florida, that's the last drink that I actually had.
That's that seltzer stuff, right?
Mm-mm.
Oh.
Cut water is like you never had Four Loco, right?
Mm-mm.
Uh-uh.
Any alcohol that comes in a can, cut water is like the newer version and not as sweet version of Cisco. That's what I compare it to. It doesn't taste like
Cisco was
Cisco,
a friend of mine back in the day now.
baby. That cut water. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't. I I'm just gonna take everybody's word for it on how the cold body is. I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do
Girl,
it.
try it for
I ain't that
yourself.
mature. I ain't that mature to try to.
Try it for yourself. You might like it.
No. I don't think I'm gonna be able to do it.
So you asked us about us. What's going on with you, Miss Carol?
Yes,
What's
Miss
going
Sam.
on with me? I'm in my Chloe voice. Y'all already know.
But they don't know.
Hey, girl, what's going on? What I didn't hit? Hello, what I didn't hit? Hello, where
The
y'all
lemon
at?
drop
Hold
is
on.
good.
Oh, there we go. Same old thing, y'all. Same old thing. I've been. What happened? Oh, okay. Same old stuff. Same old shit. Different topic. I didn't slow down a little bit, because I got some things going on, but same old thing, y'all. I haven't been in this season in a minute. It's due time for a trip to DD's, but same old stuff. Same old stuff. I have an event this weekend that I'm supposed to go to, and I walked in the dressing room, was like, girl, what are you gonna wear? Like, I trying to figure that out, because I think the person is turning
Help
60.
you get dressed.
Wait a minute. You walked in what dressing room? You must be talking about your dressing room, because
Right.
that's a whole department store. So I know you ain't talking
Yes,
about
and it can build my anxiety up. Whenever it's time for me to go somewhere, my anxiety get built up. Like, what am I gonna wear? And this, I should have wore this, and yeah.
I think us and all the ladies in the chat, we can help you pick out something if you want it. Now, what kind of event is it, and what we trying to do? We trying to show a little.
I'm going to.
I think us and all the ladies in the chat, we can help you pick out something if you want it. Now, what kind of event is it, and what we trying to do?
It's me. I'm trying to turn the volume down. Hold up.
I'm like, wait a minute, what's going on?
Okay,
Girl, that's probably where I should have shot at, but I'm over here with this tree beating the shit out of me in the back of my head. I ain't learned my lesson yet, but I probably should have shot from there.
She too bougie to drink from a can. Girl, stick a straw in it. That's how I do. And then put your pinky up, baby. You're looking fresh. That's all y'all did.
I miss y'all. I miss seeing y'all face. I talk to y'all all the time, but I miss seeing y'all face.
Now, Michelle, I heard the ice lemon drop. The lemon drop. I heard the lemon drop was no punk. I had the
in the can.
I had the white rush. I think I had the white Russian.
Baby,
I think I had a white Russian, but
let me see you comment. Look, I try to put this up to the light so I can see.
She from the show me state. She suck on cigars, so that little lemon drop that probably don't mean nothing to her. She grown with it.
Who, Michelle?
Mm-hmm.
Michelle.
She is a cigar smoker.
I was. I gave that up too. Okay, that's right up your alley.
What? A good cigar?
A good cigar.
I like the cigar lounge atmosphere. As for a smoker, I will smoke. I like the Fat Bottom Betty's.
Fat Bottom Betty.
Out of 10 times going, I may smoke one. So I'm not like what you would say consider a cigar smoker, but I smoke cigars. Does that make sense?
Of course it does. Of course it does. Yeah. I just love the ambiance, the atmosphere. Yeah. I love the type of men that is in certain ones, the ones who drink cognac and all of that. The ones that drink the cognac. Yes, that's
y'all ain't going for the smokes. Y'all going for the vibes. Nothing wrong with that.
No. Going for the testosterone.
It's the ambiance. It's definitely the ambiance. I like it. I like it. I guess these days it used to just be more men than women, and now the women is out powering the men at certain ones. Like, yeah. But I get it. They like, let me go where they at.
Mm-hmm.
I totally get it.
Well, someone asked me when we've been on YouTube. For me, it's been 2. Mm-hmm. I think I'm going on 3 years, but if you count my breaks, because I've took a 4-month break here, a couple of months there. I've been not so consistent. So I guess I'll need to dial it on back and still say 2. I'm working on getting more consistent though. I say that even as I'm in school again, but But y'all,
How long? What was the question? Because baby, I can't see
how
these
long
questions.
have we been on YouTube?
I've been on YouTube. This will be my 5th year. In July, will
Ooh,
make 5 years.
Okay. I've been on YouTube, what, a year and a half? Yeah, a year and a half. It's been like a year. No, I don't even think it's been a whole year and a half.
Yeah, we still new booties.
Almost a year and a half. We still new booty. Now I'm
Yeah,
this new booty.
we still y'all still in y'all honeymoon stage then. Yeah. So I mean,
Yes, ma'am.
and I don't think I haven't taken a break since I've been
No,
on
you're
here.
consistent. That's one thing that I really admire about you is that you are consistent. You pre-load videos and set them to drop at a certain time. I'm working on getting like that, getting there. I have so much respect for you in that.
Yeah.
I keep looking at my camera saying,
Thank
girl,
you.
you know
That's
you
how
should
I'm
keep it
able
up.
to
You
That's how
said
I'm
what,
able
baby?
to take time off and people. What you say,
Mhm.
Kimberly?
Oh, I just said, I look at the camera some days and I'm like, I need to pick that up. I need to, and then after I do something, I'm like, I should have caught that. I should have,
Yeah.
but I'm not good at it yet. I'm getting there. We're working on it,
My
especially since
thing
I
is,
gotta work my DJI.
So the last video that you uploaded, was it your DJI that you
It
used?
was. I had to do some color correcting and all of that stuff because it was all washed out at first. But okay, I'm getting the hang of it. I'm starting to
okay.
see a little bit of what the girls like. The mic, I absolutely love the quality of my voice coming through on the mic because I had a mic for my Sony, but it did not matter. That DJI mic, oh yeah, that matters.
Oh yeah. Let me
It
see. Oh
does.
girl. Maybe
Michelle said, how do you stay motivated to pick the camera up? How do you stay motivated? Kay?
I stay motivated by I just do it. I just do it. I mean, for me, I think I said this before, but for me, this is not just for me, it's for the people that then came and subscribed, and it's also for the people that's coming behind me, meaning my great grandchildren and stuff like that. So I just wanted, in order for them to know what's going on with me, I gotta record. So I just do. It's so many times you follow people and then you get invested and then boom, they gone. You like, what are you at? That was my internet friend. What my internet friend
Right,
is.
right.
So I try to, if I know that I need a little break, I'll record like a haul and a vlog, or 2 hauls and 2 vlogs, and then I'll set them to drop, and I just take that time off. So when I vacate from YouTube, you can't tell.
Mhm.
Mm.
So yeah. What about you,
What about
lady?
Kimberly?
My inspiration come from them cheering. Sometimes I get to work with some kids. I say, oh no, I gotta do something better. I got to find an exit out of this because they something else. I love them, I really do, but they take a lot.
Hey,
Take a lot.
I tilt my head
So,
to you
so
because
Kimberly, have you taught anything? Have you taught like older kids?
Mm. So this past summer, I worked in high school and loved it. I think I got on their nerve, but I loved it. And then, because walking up and down the hall, what had happened was the kids were cussed. Like the stuff they do now way exceeds what we were doing. The groping, the grabbing, the kissing. I'm like, is that your tongue going down there? What is we doing?
No, we did it, but we didn't. We weren't just out in the
nobody
open.
knew it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
been trying it.
yeah. You
They
you catch
really
you
trying
catch that you
in the
catch that
person.
corner during lunchtime. Yeah.
The way they cuss now, I saw sailors run out covering their ears. So I'm just walking up and down the hall. I'm like, no, you got to use academic language, use academic language. And so some of the teachers, they saw me and they were like, oh, you'll get used to it. That's just how they are. Yeah, but not around me. Yeah, they not gonna do that around me. I
You
can't.
know, demand respect.
Yep, that's how it works. So I did like it, but I most of my whole career I've been in elementary and stuff, and they take a lot. I've seen some of the worst that parents can do to kids, and I've seen some of the best. So it can take a social, emotional type of toll on you if you take it home too much. So every so often, you might hear me sound kind of cavalier about something like, oh, I gotta leave work at the job. I gotta, But if I didn't, it would really affect my sanity. I would be one of those people who leaves the profession because we can't keep teachers now. Average
Right.
teacher isn't lasting 5 years,
That's crazy.
and they're
Yeah.
taking it home. Somebody said my nerves are too bad.
Okay. Girl, we is the same because I'm sitting up here. What motivates you, Chloe? You ain't gonna dodge that question. I see.
To be quite honest, my subscribers motivate me. Whenever I'm like, whenever I get missing, I feel guilty. I feel guilty, and I feel like, because then they start either commenting on past posts and ask me where I am, or they will send me a inbox if we're friends or if they follow me on social media. And so they're first and foremost who, when I say with all sincerity, keep me motivated, uplifted. It's like a virtual sisterhood. And then of course, with me having lost my job, I'm trying to get to a point where I can be not have to depend on corporate anymore. And so that also keeps me motivated.
Because it's too fit.
Yeah, that also just truly keeps me motivated. I never thought that my life would be all that interesting, because it's, whenever you first get on here, you start comparing yourself to others, and their life seems just so interesting, and they got so much going on, and they're doing this, and it's like every video they upload is getting 20, 60. I've even seen some that every video they upload within 2 days they got like 120 views. And so I'm like, what is it that I have to offer? But I'm like, you know what? Just like you said, Kay, I want to leave something behind that whenever I'm no longer here. My daughter told me she ain't giving me no grandchildren, but just in case she do. And even whenever I'm gone, she's still here, she'll still be able to see her mom in motion.
Right.
That makes
So,
sense.
I got a text message today, and I kind of shared that with you guys, but I think I'm gonna try to play it for
girl. Whenever I say they got the question, baby, they got
They ask the question, y'all. I can't
they,
see them.
they got the questions going. They
Hold
got
on.
the questions.
Who can read the questions? I can't see. I see. I love it.
Listen, ladies, how do you
How much
know?
time do you dedicate to editing?
That was a good one.
Wait, say it again.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay, go first.
How much time do I dedicate to editing? When I first started out, it seemed like it would take me a whole 2 days. But
were you picking yourself apart?
Not only was I picking myself apart, but I was also, and I was comparing myself to others. I was, of course, everything that we've learned for the most part has been through trial and error. YouTube University is not like you just sit down and learn how to do it. Like teaching yourself how to do iMovie and CapCut and all of that. It's not just, because like you see this transition on somebody else's, like how you do that, and then you got to Google it, chat GDP, all sorts of stuff. But the more, and I sometimes feel guilty about it, the more that I'll say these last couple of months, I haven't spent a lot on editing. It's like I don't have the intro like I used to have, and the outro, and I don't chop it up in the beginning to give you what's ahead in the video. And I want to get back to that. So now, just like what I put up today, it took longer to export and for it to upload than it did for me to do that video. I think I did that video probably in about 20 minutes.
Oh, wow.
But I'm going to get back to putting on a better show.
I think I need to too, because I'm not going to kid you. There was a big YouTuber that, because Someone asked me how long I've been on. I said about 2 years. Even prior to that, I didn't even know about this whole world of YouTube. I didn't know people were getting on to be entertained until also just a couple of years ago. So everything is all coming at me rapidly. And I saw it and I was like, yeah, but I don't see anybody who's going through a divorce. At that time, my divorce wasn't even final yet. So I was like, I don't see anybody who's going through a divorce. There were people there, I just hadn't found them. The algorithm hadn't sent them to me. And I don't see anyone who's approaching 50 or in my age range. So I was like, well, what the heck? I'm gonna turn on the camera and show. My very first video was the one where I did my empty apartment tour. I was moving out because I had just moved into a different place, and I called it the rabbit hole, baby. It was so freaking peaceful. And it was so good because I've spent most of my adult life with someone.
Mm-hmm.
And so to have that time by myself, oh my goodness. And now I wouldn't say I'm selfish about it, but I'm very careful about who I spend my time with now, how much of that time I spend. I've talked to you two ladies because people have said something about me ghosting and how I ghost people, but it I don't suffer foolishness long. You know, you send me something real ignorant once, I receive it, I'm with it. And that goes for men and women. In fact, I'm more lenient with women just because I know a lot of women come with a lot of misunderstandings and baggage. But men, oh baby, the Ginsu knife, stay sharp, ready to slice, dice, pickle, gallo, whatever it takes. Gone, be gone. I just don't have the patience for it. So God bless the man that really think he want to be by my side. He gonna have to come with it. WIDDIT, with it.
With it.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe my menopause is now. What was the question? What was the question?
Probably didn't answer it.
So you didn't. How much time do you spend? How much time do you spend editing?
I said all that. That was the question.
I don't think she. How much time I spent editing? It all depends. The hauls are a lot because I have editing sections. I edit each outfit you see is edited separately. So, and then the sit down and then incorporating. So it just all depends. So to answer the question, I don't even know if I can. A vlog, it just if it's a sit down video, it's not too much I'm taking out. But if it's a vlog, I try to edit as I go. So I don't really keep up. So I don't know if I got an accurate amount of time for you. So and then it's like you got to I'm doing an overlay. So I say give or take for an hour-long vlog, maybe about 3-4 hours. Not all at one time, because baby, I got the attention span of an ant. So she would get up and put the iPad down. So.
That's pretty good. Because usually I get started and then I come back, I might replay some of what I did, and I'm like, girl, you need to talk about all that. You didn't need that much detail. So then I edit some of that out. But it just my roller sets don't take no time because I just sit down and talk about whatever.
And that'd be the beauty of it. You'd be like, yes, it didn't take me it didn't take 2 years for me to edit this video. I love it. Wait a minute. I see. Hey, KB, she said, ladies, how do you know if another creator is someone you will hang out with outside of YouTube?
Here's my darn microphone.
You really, I guess you do know. You just vibe. You vibe from the first time I talked to these ladies. We vibe. We vibe. you just real recognize real. So for me, I can only speak for me. When I met these ladies, they gave me their real authentic self. So what you see on YouTube is the same person they are. Like these are my big sis. I love them so much.
And I'm bad about reaching out. I'm not real good at that. So I wait to get adopted. So I see if some girls
you reached out to me first.
I see if they were. Oh, I reached out to you. What was I? Oh,
how about I ran across that email when I was cleaning out my emails. I ran across that, and I meant to throw it in our chat. Because you reached out to me about
what did I ask you about?
About us doing something together. And I got to tell y'all this story. Like I always tell a story. Whenever I first got on YouTube, Kimberly reached out to me and she was like, hey, we ought to do something together, blah, 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 blah. And I blew her off. I ghosted her. But I explained to her that the reason that I ghosted her is because I was so intimidated. Because it's like, I'm just starting. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm talking about. I I'm green and I'm looking at her like, oh, she got a channel, she got following and all this other stuff. And I'm like, I was just intimidated. I was insecure. And so I just blew off. And
I
then it
cannot
was like,
even remember what I wanted though. I wanted to do something
you
specific.
wanted to do something together, but
I can't remember.
girl, I was like, you know what? I'm acting like I
Because
can't
somebody
keep.
had mentioned you. It's so funny. A lot of times people don't leave comments, but they send me emails. And they'll be like, have you ever heard of so and so? I'm like, no, but hold please. Let me look her up. I was like, oh, she seemed like a good time. That's how I heard about you and a couple others for that matter. When's the influencer meet and greet? Girl, we talking about it. We
Yeah,
trying,
And
yeah.
is and let me see, where is Kimberly?
it's in the works. It's in the works.
Kimberly.
But yeah, that's pretty much how I do it in general. I wait to be adopted. Even when I go to my wine tastings and stuff, I might look and see some women. I'm like, oh, they look interesting. And I'll just turn my body their direction, drink my little wine, and I'll wait for them to say, come over here. And they do. And then I go over there. Last time, me and my girlfriend got adopted because my girlfriend was like, oh my goodness, look at her purse. Look at her this. She was looking at everything, clocking everything about the woman. I looked up, I said, oh, she is cute. I don't know how to let somebody just be cute and leave them alone. I got a point. I gotta let them know. I do. Ooh, your hair. I just geek out. And, oh, you look good. And so I did. I was complimenting her. And next thing I know, they were like, come on over here. And we did. So now we got a list of restaurants we want to try, places we want to go to. And I think that's another thing that I do, even in real life, forget about the YouTube life, is I put myself in places where there are probably going to be people I'm interested in meeting. I don't go down to the bodega, to the neighborhood rough spots and all of that. I'm going to better places. Even if I go to Trader Joe's, I want to go to the Trader Joe's in a better area.
Yeah.
If I'm going to Costco, I want to go in a better area. I've shared with these ladies, I was out walking and I turn the camera around and I'm showing them my view. And I go out to nice areas and I walk. I've gone to rural areas. And I think that particular day, I was walking by a farm and I saw some mature cows. And I was like, that over there, that's called old money. And then you look
Yeah.
over, saw some calves.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Yeah, I'm like, there's old money and new money. Because if you got that
That's
much
right.
money,
And I remember telling you, I said, I thought I was the only one to do that. I like to get out of my neighborhood sometimes and
absolutely.
go to different stores because that's the only way you're going to really meet somebody. I ain't the most, let people tell that I ain't the most approachable person out there. So let me just get, because normally when I'm out, I'm in my own zone. And even mama said I look like I don't be want to be bothered. And I'm like, what does that look like?
Had the resting bitch face.
I never want to be the S person in any room. I don't want to be the smartest. I don't want to be the best dressed. I don't want to be the cutest. I don't want to be the S person in any room. I want to go where everybody is trying to level up. Everybody is trying to grow up. Everybody is on their grind. So you got to go to the places where everybody's grinding.
Oh, let me see. Y'all, please make sure y'all are liking the live when y'all come in, so they YouTube can push us out. Let's see. I got a question. What do you no longer apologize for?
I don't know if I ever did, but I certainly don't apologize for being black. Y'all ever go to places where they don't want you to be too black? You can't be too loud. You can. Hi, my name is Kimberly. I'm the ignorant one in the bunch. Every time I start talking, I see this from them. So I guess I need to. I said I didn't want to be the S.
No,
ignorant.
Girl, no, baby. Whenever I say keep us hollering.
Yes, we never know what you're gonna say, so we're always.
I never apologize for being too black.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you're not gonna apologize. No longer apologize for being black.
No, too black. She said too black. You got to put the TOO on there too. That
I
means
came
that
from the
means
hood.
extra. That means blackity black.
And you know how people say, "Oh, that's so ghetto. That's so ghetto." I promise you, in my mind, the ghetto is a good place. In the ghetto, baby, we popped off the thing on the fire hydrant, put the cup on, and everybody was cool on a hot day. In the ghetto, I took sugar. Listen, I should have known I had some bad days ahead, but I would take that little sugar and cut it with my Kool-Aid and separate it out. I had nickel bags, dime bags. I was selling Kool-Aid in the
You were
ghetto.
selling.
What in the ghetto?
Baby,
People didn't get to
that
talk
might
to
be
you.
an up north thing. That
You
might be a
you selling
Midwest
homemade
up
pizza
north thing
sticks.
because I remember that too. I
See,
remember
that's what, baby, I cut it up good. I had the best Kool-Aid out there. You're not, no, baby, it was good. You could dip your little stick in there. And I even sold sticks. I say your stick for another 3 cents. And since you all got 2 cents change and I ain't got no pennies, you might as well go and get this now later. Because I done bust open a pack of now laters and I'm selling them separate too, baby. What's up?
So
baby,
you was a hustler.
candy lady.
I'm staying in the candy store.
Phoebe, what about you?
Oh.
What are you no longer apologizing for?
Not being able to be everything to everybody, because I always wanted, whenever you are a people pleaser, you don't know how to say no. When you're a people pleaser, you try and be here, there, and everywhere. Everywhere somebody says they want you to go, or they're doing something and supporting them and all this other stuff. And it had me in tears because I couldn't say no to anybody. And to be quite honest, it was a couple of years ago I started being able to just say, no, I'm not going to make it. No, I can't do it. No, I'm just going to stay at home and chill, because I was wearing myself out mentally, emotionally, and physically. So now I don't give an excuse. If I don't want to do it, I'm not going to do it. If I can't do it because I got something else, I'm not going to try and split myself in half and be here, there, and everywhere. Whoever I said yes to, I'm sorry, I got to say no to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I like that. I like
And
that.
turn the mic on yourself.
What am I no longer apologizing for? Who I used to be.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not the same person I was years ago. I'm not the same person I was when I was growing up. People want me to pay for people want me to pay for the mistakes that I may have made as a child or whatever, and this, that, and other, or just mistakes even 2 years ago. Maybe I ain't that same person. And I'm not going to convince anybody. I'm not in the business of trying to convince nobody of nothing. I am who I am. Either you're going to rock with me or you're not. It's just that simple. I'm not apologizing for that anymore. If you think that's who I am, go ahead.
That's who I am.
Nice knowing you. It's nice knowing you. Because baby, I give a person my last. I love wholeheartedly. I am who I am. What y'all see is what y'all get. I cuss, I fuss, and love you all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm no longer apologizing for that.
Sometimes people need to hold you in a space that you used to be in so they can feel better about the place they're in right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you can't help them with that.
Yes. A lot of times people are not happy with your growth. They're not even happy whenever, like me, I used to be very combative. I used to be very argumentative. I used to always want to fight. I was just that person. And now that I've gotten older, I've matured, and my favorite response is, okay. And I keep it moving. Then they just keep on just picking at you because they want to bring out who I used to be. And sometimes it happens, but they don't. It's like, that was me in my 20s. That was me in my 30s. I'm 55 now. So why do you expect me to be that same person? But that's what they're comfortable with. That's who they're comfortable with.
Yeah, I've been told that I could be a little stubborn. I could be a little, as a matter of fact. But for me, I have boundaries. And normally for the people that come into my life, I let you know those boundaries. I don't want it to be no, you didn't know this, that, and that. I let you know them, but I let you know what those boundaries is. But I hold, I stick with my boundaries. If you character assassination, I cannot do. I cannot come back from. I cannot, because I'm a firm believer. If you felt that way, you saying you sorry doesn't mean that you still didn't feel that way. You were capable of thinking that I was this malicious person or I was out to hurt you. You didn't look at it from both sides of the spectrum and say, okay, well, maybe no, you went to the negative side and you stuck there. And I just those type of things, no, because I'm not that person. And I'm not gonna keep proving to somebody that I'm not that person.
Right.
I'm not.
You know what the craziest thing for me is that when I was very much heavy into church and all of that, those were the people who most disrespected my boundaries. And I mean, I was on the usher board, the choir. I was a Sunday school teacher. It was something, 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 something. And I wasn't even in a small church. You would think I was I was in a big church. And still, it was, oh, can you do the announcements? Oh, do you think you can also, and can you, well, we wanting you to do that. And it was all of those things. And I found one of my biggest comforts and walls to hide behind is being done. But I tell you in a heartbeat, I don't be understanding what people say. Now, you want me to do what now? Well, now, how does that go? How does that? By the time you get through explaining yourself and chasing your tail,
You might as well do it yourself.
We're going to get somebody else to do it. Yeah, that's what I was waiting on you to get to. You might be dumb enough playing. Like, good grief.
It's going to be too much work to explain to me how to do it or what I need to do it. Yeah. I get it. Y'all, I'm going to have to get me some more tea in a minute. That's the one thing. That's the one thing about not drinking alcohol no more. Boy, I be going through this tea.
I'm trying to see if
that's the new alcohol.
This is my new alcohol.
Okay, y'all. So I kind of put it out there in the group chat, but we didn't really elaborate with it. I'm glad we didn't. So we get a chance to talk about it now. I seen this video. Let me see if I can pull it up and show the people so we can kind of get a little spicy with it. Because I'm dying to know how you think, and the group chat. Speaking of chat, is we missing any messages? Because y'all know
I was going to say, while you scroll for that,
that's what we checking.
I refuse to apologize for anything. I'm the absolute opposite. I'll tell you, I'm sorry for anything. It don't even bother me to say I'm sorry. Oh, I did such and such. I'm so sorry. Now, when you gonna find out if I was really sorry is if I do it again. You see me do it again, I might not have really been sorry. It don't really mean nothing to me to tell you I'm sorry. Them is just some words. What? You want those words? Here you go, sugar. Let me see what else.
Kimberly, some of your I'm sorry's be a little petty.
What you mean? What you saying to me now? I gotta listen closer. I'm so sorry you feel that way. Go on and tell me about it.
Let's see, how do I position this? Not sarcastic. Yes, sarcastic. Some of them sarcasm.
Yeah, that's what I said. You find out I was really sorry if I do it again. If I did it again, I'm really sorry.
Oh, baby, one thing about Kimberly, baby, you gonna get cut, but you ain't gonna know it. So she gonna cut you with a razor blade. She not coming with like a ginsu or a machete.
I gotta turn the fan on, y'all. I'm having a hot flash. Lord, please don't get my behind. I'm gonna go put some shorts.
I swear, I need to find out what I need to do post-menopausal, because right now I'm just so happy I'm not in menopause. When I had my little hallelujah surgery, it threw me into menopause. And so now I haven't had a hot flash. Like, I was sitting up one day, I said, I must need to call.
What you mean you got to figure out what you need to do, what you want hot flashes?
I don't, but I feel like, so do I need to take different supplements now? Do I need to worry about my bone density? Do I need to? So next time I go to a doctor, I'm gonna ask her, what do I do? Now that
I take some of these supplements, I gotta bring them in the room like this, girl. Baby, I didn't turn one of my whole cabinets in the kitchen to supplement drawer. Like, oh my Lord. Wait a minute.
I want to find out the few.
I don't want to say, y'all. From Hey Now, Miss Lady 22, all I see is question.
What are you ladies looking forward, goals, objectives to in the next half century of your life besides the end of menopause like me? Girl. Becoming rich and moving to some tropical island.
Yes, I want
Trump.
dual citizenship somewhere. A couple of places to be on. I want options. I want options. I do. I want to have the opportunity to come here and be in the United States, but I also want dual citizenship somewhere else.
So
Yeah,
what does rich look like? Does it look like being on a beach, or does rich look like having access to more stuff? What is rich?
that's a good question. When she get back, that's definitely a good question. For me, what does rich look like for me? I don't know. I don't think it's a monetary value for me. I think it's more so um eat all of the above, like the mindset, the I don't want to be rich, I want to be wealthy. It's because rich is just having a whole bunch of money, but when you're wealthy, you know what to do with it. So I more want to be wealthy. I want to be able. My goal is to be able to really help people. I have been through so much in this lifetime. From you, everybody knows losing a spouse, from the M word. If you know, you know. Um, Taking advantage of, violated all of the things. I done been through so much losing. Everybody's lost loved ones, but mine have been like a love hate type thing. So it's like I want to have the opportunity and the platform to be able to help people to know, for you to lose someone, you get married and you lose your significant other and you have to raise your kids and stuff like that, especially when they're boys. Sometimes the kids can use the death of the other one as an excuse not to be successful or what have you. I want to be able to help people with that. With so much, it's so. I want to take all my past trauma and be able to help people with that. Because I survived it. I'm not on any drugs or anything like that, and so I survived it, and I want to help people survive it too. Let them know that they're not alone and give them some
The more you
resources.
talk about it, the more you help people, Kay.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm learning is that the more you talk, if you start crying, I promise you, I'm gonna come up there and thump you in the forehead.
Baby, one thing, CB would not let me get emotional about anything.
Suck it up.
Yes. No, it just I don't know. All
Yeah.
right.
The more you talk about it, the more you help people. You will be surprised at how many people open up once you open up about it.
It's so crazy that you say that. The videos that I regret that I was like, I'm not gonna post that. That's going to those do the best. Those have the most engagement. Those be the ones where people be like, oh my God, Kay, I'm this, I'm that. Oh my God, I wasn't gonna even post that. I wasn't even gonna post it, and I'm touching people like, man, I don't think y'all understand what y'all comments do for us. Like,
It does. You guys
like
have
y'all
no
understand
idea.
how deep it is. Where I've had ladies who pour out their souls on the comments, and I'm just sitting here like, oh my God, I wish I could hug them. Like, y'all, I'm a hugger for real. I may be quiet when you first meet me, but I will hug you. I'm a hugger in real life. That's just me. So I would, yeah, y'all stories, y'all don't know what y'all do for us.
Very
I,
true.
is
Because
this the
there are
last?
times I feel like quitting, and I'll see somebody's comment. I'm like, doggone it. Let me keep on. Let me do a little bit more. Maybe I got just one more video in me.
I ain't gonna tell you what that menopause fan sound like.
Oh, y'all can hear my fan.
Good time.
Oh,
It's giving a long time. the fan sound is giving a long time. Yeah.
That's funny.
Okay.
don't forget
Ladies,
we got
gentlemen,
some
I
good
don't know
we
who
got some
I
good
watch.
questions in chat. Don't forget we got some good questions in chat. But go ahead, sis.
Okay. No. What questions we got in chat? What's our next question?
How has your relationship with your body changed? And
Okay,
what does your
don't have
body
me
need
jumping
now?
on the dresser.
Wait, what?
No. Wait, girl, y'all are talking in this chat. Hold on.
I love it.
Hold on.
Okay, I wish I could see what they say.
Okay, that's the next one. Okay, how is your relationship with your body change and what does she need now? Um, for me, I am less critical of my body. Lord knows I want a booty so bad. I do. But I will say this. I dated a guy some years ago. This whole ass. Yeah. But he began to make me feel comfortable in my own skin. He would constantly tell me, Chloe, I don't expect you to be Miss Decatur 1988. You know, you're in your 50s. So he would encourage me to walk around naked. He wanted me to walk around naked. He wanted me to stay naked. And it was so insecure. I was so insecure about it because, you know, I had a stomach, I got stretch marks, my booty like this, my breast hanging. By the time we broke up, that boy would have me he would have me get up at 5 o'clock in the morning, cooking him a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich before he left for work, butt booty naked. Or he would
Just
tell me,
on everything.
huh?
Had the
Butt
grease.
butt booty and neck. And he would text me like, you know, baby, I'm here, I'm finna get ready to come up. You better not have no clothes on. And whenever we would make love, he was like, why you covering yourself up? And he would snatch the cover because I'm trying to ride and be covered up like this. And he would snatch the cover. He said, you are beautiful. You need to know that you are beautiful. And ever since him, I just be like, fuck it, you're going to get what you're going to get. That's whenever I started wearing bikinis, you're going to get all this glory. Mm-hmm. So I think that I am more secure with myself now than I was even with my younger self. You remember whenever Tiger Stripes was not attractive? Whenever we were in our early 20s, we talking about the 90s. You felt insecure about stretch marks. Now men love stretch marks. Mm-hmm. And then you also look at other women and, you know, you see other women that are getting married that are our age. And, you know, he might be, but then you look at her and she's not small. She's, you know, fluffy. And so it all comes with being more confident in who you are and being more accepting of who you are. And it shows. So it's like, now, baby, y'all gonna get with, I still want a booty. I'm gonna get me a booty this summer. I ain't gonna buy it. I'm gonna work on it.
There you go.
But other than that, you're gonna get what you're gonna get.
What about you, KB?
It was the What Lie Did We Believe? Is that the one we're on?
No, we talked about the bodies.
Oh, yeah. What about our bodies? I feel like when I was younger, I didn't realize how attractive I was at the time because I was in hustle mode. So I really didn't think about looks and all of that other stuff other than, oh, you like the way I look? What can I get for that? Oh, you like the way I am about whatever? How can that benefit me? Because at that time I had a daughter when I was in my 20s. So I was always in hustle. You know what? Let me not lie, because I was in hustle mode elementary school. I just told you about how I sold sugar and Kool-Aid. So I never knew how to not hustle. And I think at that time, that's kind of what I thought about it. But now my body is just really for me. And if you like it, if I feel like sharing it with you, then that's what I'm going to do. And here's a little secret. I ain't shared my body in some years and have not missed it. And people are so astonished. They're like, really? No, I haven't. I don't have the count.
Do you think it's because you have been slammed into menopause? Because that's something that I am learning is that for the, you know, I think you and I think we had this private talk where I have no desire. Well, I talked about it on I have no desire. And talking to like some of my girlfriends who are nurses, they said that it is part of the reason that we have no desire is because our hormones have been depleted. By the time you are in full menopause, you know, you have very little estrogen left. Because in talking, y'all remember the Geritol I was taking. I have been taking Geritol for some months. And matter of fact, when I stopped taking Geritol, my coochie cooled down. But in talking to the girlfriends who take the hormone replacements, especially ones who take the hormone replacement little pellets, they say their libido is off the chain. They say it is they say they can't get enough of it.
I've
So
honestly seen some men, and I'm like, "Ooh, okay, I see you. He can get the cookie." Then he opens his mouth and says something so doggone dumb, it just dries
fries
up.
it right
Like
on up.
throwing powder on it. So now it's
Dries
not
it
so
right
much
on up.
that it's not my body, it's their mouth. Their
Right.
mouth is what shuts down the show. So,
Ooh, girl, I think for me, I don't think about it. I won't say that I don't have a desire, but I don't think about it. I'm not I'm not turned on by the visual anymore. Like I'm not turned on by that. I'm mentally stimulated. You got to mentally stimulate me. So you can have this big tallywhacker and all of the things. All that's cute. You know, you might throw off my pH or something, but can I have a conversation with you afterwards? Like I'm not that's like that's you gotta stimulate. Like you got to have it's got to be more than that. It's a package thing for me. Sex, maybe a person that F me before they feed me. So you can get that anywhere, but and then it's like these days I'm like, damn, y'all so quick to get that out. You don't know if I'm a man or a woman. Like y'all, so you just throwing the beefcake out. Like that shit is weird to me. And in my 20s, 30s, and 40s, I was like, okay, he like me. No, I'm like, what is you doing?
yeah. Do I like
you special because you doing all this? This is what you do. Like, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no. So it's
Well,
not that
we was younger. We used to do the sluts. Now we look at them as sluts whenever they
yes.
That means you're giving it up to everybody. I don't want somebody who giving it to everybody. They be trying to they be trying to throw it upside the wall to see what's gonna stick.
Yeah, and I'll be like, so did this really work? Okay, y'all. What's the next question? Because baby, the questions is coming through. I can say, girl, did somebody say coochie?
What lie did you believe about aging that you're now laughing at?
Oh, I think I'm in the reverse because I know when I was young, older women used to say, "Baby, when you get older, you ain't gonna care about this. You ain't gonna care about." I was like, "She's saying that because she old," and I was thinking something different then. Like, "Oh, she probably did whatever I'm doing and then some." But now, as I get older, it's kind of like the reverse. Yeah, them women ain't never lied. In fact, they didn't tell me enough. So the stuff you thought was important and all of that, it just ain't. It just flat out.
What was the question? Go.
What lie did you believe about aging that you're now laughing at?
Oh my God! I'll eat all of the above. Everything. Everything. Like sometimes I gotta laugh to keep from crying. For like y'all know this my boo. And my boo be everywhere with me. So I'm going through the house looking for my boo, and like, where is it? It was in the refrigerator. Like, how did you get in the refrigerator? And at first, it was messing with me mentally, and I just had to laugh. Girl, you got so much going on. You got to slow down. So I'm laughing at it all. The forgetfulness, all of the things.
But I promise you, when you come out of menopause, it comes right back. You're like, "Ooh,
Baby, what it doing? So I can come. Take me through there. Cause baby, oh, I'm still in Perry. I got about 5 more months in Perry, y'all. I'm ready. I'm ready for the post. I'm ready. Cause my mom says the same thing. Baby, it's just keep saying good morning. It's gonna be okay. Okay. I can't wait. I look forward. Thank you. I look forward. Okay, what's our next question?
I didn't hear Chloe's answer."
Oh.
You're trying to be slick and silent.
Okay.
So she said, what lie did she believe about aging that you're now laughing at? The lie that I believed about aging was that once you hit your 50s, that you just have to be around the house in moo-moos and curlers that you weren't. Kim, baby, I done seen whenever you get it together. But basically, when you turn 50, you're just supposed to be so settled. You're not supposed to be able to want to go out and have a good time and dress sexy and look sexy. You know, I said I was going to give up my booty shorts, but baby, I got some pretty legs. And if I get it back together, sugar, you're going to see a 55-year-old woman with some booty shorts. So they're going to be tasteful, but they're going to be some booty shorts. So for me, that's one of the things that I believe, because when we were younger, I just posted on Facebook. And I said, it was my swimsuit pictures from the trip that I still ain't edited. And I posted it on Facebook, Instagram, and on TikTok. And it basically said, in so many words, that the 2026 aunties are not like the 1970s aunties. Because whenever we were younger, whenever we was teenagers, and even whenever we were in our early 20s, and we looked at our aunties who are our age, they didn't dress like we dress. They didn't still go out and party and have a good time. They didn't have the conversations. They didn't talk about sex. They openly talk about sex. They didn't have the type of relationships that we have with our children, where our children can talk to us openly. So what I thought that by the time I got to be 50, I would be like them. And I ain't nothing like them. And I don't plan on being
nothing like. So
that's one thing I thought that I would have to, be like a grandma with a wig on, with a gray, back then, 50 years old, they used to have them little gray little wigs that they wore to church, that they put on the styrofoam hat, the styrofoam, what you call it? If I put one on the styrofoam, it's going to be.
Girl, I got a sponsorship from a gray wig company talking about we'd like you to wear our wigs.
They tried to send me one too.
Wow, what about me saying that's what I want to do?
Girl, right. They tried to send me one too. I'm like,
Gray? They tried to see y'all a gray wig?
Baby, they weren't even like black with a little bit of gray. No, they were church board mamas on the first 2 rows at church in the all white with the knee highs. The knee highs in the white suit with the big hats, wigs.
Crazy and shiny.
If y'all watch it, sponsors, don't send me that.
Synthetic.
I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Synthetic.
What's the next question, y'all?
Well, first, I got to acknowledge that, hey, now, Miss Ladies, she said that one of her goals is to join the dresser gymnastics team again. That's her goal.
Oh, what's that?
That means she want to jump out the dresser. I ain't mad at her.
Oh, okay.
I ain't mad at her, baby. I'm not. What do young people say?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't mad at you.
I'm updating my phone for that emoji.
You silly. Did you find it?
Yeah, I be throwing it. Y'all, you ain't see it, girl. I be throwing it at y'all.
Oh, that's right. You did throw it in the chat. You did. The Flora Beth said that it's wonderful to see the Black Girl Magic on here. Thank you all. Thank you. Girl, Steph, that man didn't love me. That man was a hoe. That's the one that I told. Did I tell y'all about? We busted him because he was dealing with me and dealing with another one of my kickball sisters, and we busted him. Girl, that man. And then last year he was dating. Girl, he didn't love me. He was a hoe. That was manipulation. Let me tell you something. We used to go out and stuff. Let me tell you something I found out about him. And I also found out about men, but about him especially. He's the type of man who likes heavy set women. And as women, that's one thing as women, we have to be honest with ourselves about so many things. He likes heavy set women because he feels like they have lower self-esteem. And then he can swoop in and build your self-esteem up. And once he builds your self-esteem up, he can get so much more out of you. He's a master manipulator. Because for me to be up at 5 o'clock, anytime that he would come spend the night on my house, because he lived really technically about almost 45 miles away from me. But where he worked, it would be close for him to be at my house and go to work than coming from his house. So he would come spend the night, like, 2-3 times a week. So for me to be up at 5 o'clock in the morning, making him, and this was his suggestion, because this was like after we had been seeing each other, for like a couple of months or whatever. And he asked for it because I was getting up to let him out, and he asked for it. And so that snowballed into me doing it every time he came over. So for me to be up butt naked at 5 o'clock in the morning, making a bacon, egg, and cheese sandwich for this Negro, he he programmed me. So now, girl, he didn't love me. He knew exactly what he was doing.
I had a cousin like that. He said he liked big girls for that very reason. And I was like, oh, that'll come back to bite you. Because I know a lot of big, beautiful women. Some of them know it, but some of them don't. But I mean, you can find that with a skinny girl too. Some of them know they're beautiful, some of them don't. So,
but yeah,
that's
what it is. That's why not all men. There are some men that actually are genuinely attracted to.
Absolutely.
It's become more acceptable, and for some men, it's actually very sexy. But for a lot of men, they choose big women because of their self-esteem.
They're low self-esteem.
And then once they get in there, and even if they have good self-esteem, but once they get in there and they hype them up and they tell them how beautiful are and how sexy they are, it's a manipulation to get whatever it is that they want to get out of them. In his case, he thought that he was going to just be able to be a hoe, and I was just going to be okay with his hoism.
Because he made you feel so good.
He made me feel so good. But what he did is he set me up for the next man, because baby, the next man gonna get all this fluffiness too.
Make it wear him in a circle.
Girl.
Oh, baby, the questions is coming. Let's see. I'm trying to.
Let's see. Where are we? Yeah, I was cooking breakfast like
what Pat Williams said about stretch marks, and that real men aren't stressing about them at all.
A lot of men love it. They love it.
They know we care more about it than they do. We care more about it than they do. They know if you had children that your stomach, your body did some things. They know.
I think social media.
Saying that same one, he said something about women care about whether their nail polish and toe polish match and all of that. Men could not care less, and that is so true. I think
there's a lot of men that do. Now, the thing is I think that
social gay in the Midwest.
I think social media has a huge influence on how, because I don't like to use the term sassy, but men nowadays are super hypercritical of us women, especially Black women, because social media and these Instagram models and what they see as far as
the airbrush models, you mean?
Exactly, but they set unrealistic expectations of women, even whenever they look like a big old Oompa Loompa. And they care, but I don't, but they care.
You know what I can't get behind? I just have a hard time with a man who, he got to make sure his shoes match his purse.
Wait a minute, I'm cool with the shoes, but whenever you say a purse, then
I'm not supposed to call it a purse,
girl.
It's a merce, or a bag. They'll tell you in a heartbeat, it is not a purse, it's a bag. Right. Because Coach sell it in the purse section is what I'm saying. I know the purse.
What you're telling me is if we get ready to go, we both reaching for our bag.
We can't both be fluffing our hair. We can't both, no. One of us got to be the her. That's just how that works for me. One of us got to be the her. It can't be both of us, her and her'em. No.
You should say her and her'em.
And her'em. What you got in this mirth? What's your brother? Cause what's all in this merce? A what?
You supposed to have the outline of a wallet in your back.
I'm analytical. So what? You got contact solution or something? An extra pair of glasses?
Baby, let me hold that for you.
Why is we carrying a merce? Because a pen. What you got? A planner? Like what?
Imagine a man jump out. He jump out to get ready to attack, and your man say, "Hold my purse. Hold my." Like, because I swear, if you come out with this, I'm gonna leave you right there where you stand.
Right.
I'm high, you low. We sweet. No, we not. No.
First of all, if he carrying the purse, he more than likely is not gonna say hold nothing. He gonna be expecting you to step in. He gonna be expecting you to be the man.
Don't remind me of that man in Colombia. He was 6 foot something. His girlfriend was 5 foot something. A man came out and was mugging her. He went and hid behind the wall. I can't make this up. He hides behind the wall. Out jumps other Colombians. They clubbing him, hitting him, beating him down. This man still hiding behind the wall. Once they finish beating him down and protecting the woman, here he come with his open arms to hug her. I wish I would. I wish I would. That's why I said we can't both be hurt. We can't do it.
Girl, I would.
If anybody in the chat has seen that story, let me know because I swear I think
please let us know.
I would call me a Uber. The mental. Oh, yes, I want the mental. Fuck too. Oh, Christina Butterfly says she likes pleasing herself, and her roles be having some fun. Christina. The other day when I was cleaning up and up under my bed as I'm preparing to move, y'all shut up.
I ain't saying a thing. I'm listening. I ain't judging.
I found my rose up under the bed. I hadn't even thought about that darn thing.
It
huh?
It had cobwebs on it.
It cobwebs. It had the dust, the fuzz dust that you have from up under the bed. I had dust bunnies on it. I completely had forgot. And I usually keep it in the little tray next to my bed where the lamp is. Honey, I ain't even missed that thing. And it's pink. And
you know what? I read books. Chloe and I have talked about this. We've shared different authors and different books and stuff. So I read a ton of books. A lot of the books talk about a rose. I'm just thinking they made it up. I didn't know the rose was real until probably the last quarter of last year. I had no idea, had never even heard of it other than books. So I'm just like,
what you thought it was?
What'd you say?
What you thought it was?
I just thought they were making up something. Oh, we're going to call it the rose. And so I thought Arthur,
they were going to call what the rose though?
A vibrator. I'm like, what
that rose grandfathered the bullet.
Does it look like a rose?
Yes.
Yeah, I have yet to see it. I have no idea. I'm gonna go to the sex kitten shop and just see what it looks like.
No, you can just Google it. They sell them on Amazon.
I'm gonna send it to you in the group chat.
Go ahead and see, and girl, but the thing about it, that thing will numb your nub. So you have to take a break from it because it'll numb your kitty.
Oh, these men don't stand a chance. Then we done messed around. We done got our own money. We done be in trouble.
But the thing is, they got coochie. They got rubber coochie and fleshlights.
Okay, I'm taking words. I'm learning. I'm today years old hearing about all this.
Yeah, they got the thing that look like a coochie and it looks like a flashlight and it got coochie lips and yeah.
Yeah,
Vaseline.
I heard about it.
They don't need no Vaseline, honey. Well, I guess they use some lube with it.
Interesting.
And then they got the rubber big old booty. It's a big old booty, and it's got the cootie, and it's got the booty hole, and it's supposed to feel like a woman. It's just a little booty with a cootie, and there you go. Mm-hmm.
We learning.
We examining. Let's see what
Next question. Y'all gonna get us kicked off.
what's our next question? Let me see. Oh, it don't let you go back that far. Catching up with the live.
COVID, menopause. Oh, y'all talking about my menopause thing, baby? I tell you this thing everywhere I go.
Some people.
I started out with the what's the name? No, girl, honey, I went to the Chinese store. I got the big pretty paper one that. Yeah. But
looking like a geisha.
When these things right here came out, oh girl, these are everything.
Let's see. Okay, I see we had
people think after 35 we should be in rocking chairs. You're right. They think we're supposed to be in rocking chairs, baby. We ain't doing that no more.
Girl.
I'm looking at a picture of the rose now. It's kind of cute. Is that a tongue that's sticking out in the middle? Is that
what it look like? That what it look like. I think that's the part that take you through there. I have
to put something like that in my quart.
Put what?
Put that in my quart.
Yeah.
Okay, then. No. That's right. Washing one. How are you pronouncing that? Washing one. Okay, yeah, that's right, girl. Forget that t-shirt and that. Forget that t-shirt and that blanket. Surprise him. Just
that's my girl. Washing one. She here in Houston. I'm gonna meet her out one day.
Just go command time. Like they say, honey, they done seen everything that you got. They done seen it. When you get up and go to the bathroom so you can dump that stuff out your coochie, baby, they already done seen it. Unless you taking the sheet with you.
Oh, she said she loves Kimberly's personality.
Oh, thank you.
What is the one thing in life that you regret if it was done or you didn't do that you wish had a different outcome, personally or professionally? That's a good one.
Hold on, let me find that question. Maybe
monetarily, I'd say I regret my career because it doesn't pay as much as the work that I put into it. So just on a monetary level, but even still, I think I've made such a difference in so many lives. I'm not too mad about it. But I will say I would have made me a whole lot more money in broadcast journalism or law because those were my two. Can you see me on the news?
I can. I can.
The news. Another drive-by shooting. Those Negroes are tripping again. Back to you for the weather.
I can definitely see that, and everybody I can definitely see that. I was thinking about the question. Had you asked me about this question in my 20s, 30s, and 40s, I probably would have had a list of things. But where I am now, I don't have any regrets. I don't regret anything. Everything that I've been through made me who I am now. I don't have no regrets. I know that's probably sound cliche or like really but everything I've been through, good, bad, and ugly, made me who I am today. If I have not went through the hurt, like I said, the M word from people that I'm supposed to trust, all of the things wouldn't have sharpened me in areas that you cannot play with me now because I'm not that same person, but I don't have to lead with that. I hate that it happened, but I don't regret it. I don't regret anything. That's just me. What about you, ladies? Hillier?
Well, I have a regret. I have a major regret.
Okay.
I regret that I didn't speak up when my cousin was molesting me. Because I feel like had I spoken up, he would not have molested my younger cousins, and he would not have molested his daughter. So that is something that I've forgiven myself for, and it's taken me a long time to forgive myself for it, but it is my biggest regret that I didn't have the strength to throw that monkey in the floor and let it dance. That's what I say now.
But that's actually not true, because I know families where a girl has spoken up, people just didn't believe her, they kept it moving, and the person went on and did it to another and another and a sister and a brother. So you're holding yourself accountable for the actions of someone else's penis. You ain't even got a penis. So, and it's not even true. You
But it's still my
probably
it's still my regret. It's still my regret.
That's fair.
And but let me say this. Let me say this. Another reason why it's my regret.
Mm-hmm.
My mom and my dad, like I tell you guys all the time, they used to fight like Ike and Tina. But I know for a fact that had I had it in me to speak up, my dad being who my dad was, it would have been a whole different ball game, because he would be the one that would not let them sweep it under the rug.
Mm-hmm.
If I had said my dad, now he would have showed his black ass.
Love a dad like
It's
that.
possible that Junior might not even be living.
Mm-hmm.
My dad would have showed his black ass. So that's my biggest regret, is that I didn't, like I said, I've forgiven myself, because I know I was a child, and that's a major burden to carry. So I've forgiven myself for it. But like whenever I look at his daughter, my younger cousin, and I see how, just like you said, Kaylani, how you want to use what you went through to be able to mentor and talk to other women and reassure them that it's not their fault, or reassure them that they don't have to be promiscuous, because a lot of women who have been gone through what we've gone through, people immediately call them fast. And or even with the
Without
young
even
girls,
knowing the story.
even young girls, they'll say, well, she knew what she was doing. She's 12 or she's 14. Well, she knew what she was doing. And these little young girls fast and stuff. But the thing is that you don't have a full grasp of your facilities whenever you're 14, 15, even whenever you're 16. And
Even when you're 23,
even
25.
when you're 23. And so whenever you, like with me, whenever I was younger, my thought process was, if I don't give it to him, he's going to take it anyway. So I'm not going to say that I was promiscuous. I won't own that. But I will say that the fear in me was that if I do it on my own, I'm taking back my own control. And so you're not fucking me, I'm fucking you. That was my mindset. And now I look at my younger cousin. She I don't know if she has 5 or 6 kids, but she's in her early 30s, which is his daughter. And I listen to the family and how they talk about her. And it angers me so much, because I'm like, what she's looking for what was taken away from her, because I know that's how I felt. What I felt was I was looking for that feeling that everybody talked about. Everybody talked about how amazing sex was, and sex made me feel disgusting, nasty. It made me feel like a whore. It was terrible up until I got into my, later years in life. But I understand now that I was looking for that feeling that they said I was supposed to have from it. And so with each encounter, I was hoping that I would get back what was taken away from me. And now whenever I look at her and I listen to the family and how they talk about her, and even we recently became friends again on Facebook, but she puts a lot of stuff in her stories. She's very, I don't know how to put it, but
Detail?
huh?
I was just guessing. Detail?
She does a lot of stuff for attention. She does a lot of stuff still for attention in her stories. And so I actually delete not I actually hid her on Facebook, because my heart, it tears my heart to see that, because I know why she's doing what she's doing. And to hear the family talk about her like they do, it hurts me. Like I said, I've forgiven myself, but whenever I see her, and I know, because I know me and I know her, and I know why she's doing what she's doing, for so long, I felt like if maybe I would have told, she wouldn't be in the mindset that she's in. So that again is my biggest regret. I wish I would have told my dad, because I would have told my daddy. Um, I feel like some shit would have been different.
Mhm.
Okay, I'm sorry for being so heavy, y'all. I'm sorry.
No. The question was asked. We want to know, and then you're not the only person, because I for me, it happened to me. I told, and when I told, it made it's almost like they was popping skittles, like, oh shit, that happened to you too. Like, it was what? So we not doing nothing about that. That particular uncle, like, so okay. Not only did it happen to me, it was a lot of trauma behind this. Like, I was shot at behind this individual, like with a sawed-off shotgun, like by this particular uncle. That haunted me for so long. It made me mean. I felt like people could see what I had been through,
Mm-hmm.
see it, and then finally, it took for me to get in my. It was hard. Like, even with my husband, we couldn't have like quickies and stuff like that, because it would freak me out. And I said, I finally I had to forgive them, and then I had to forgive myself.
Mhm.
And after that, I never looked back. I never looked back. I never cared. They gone to glory now, but I never looked back. Like, I was even propositioned. Like, one of the uncles was part of the mafia, and asked, I had just moved here. How do I feel being a hoe for them? This my somebody that's supposed to somebody that's supposed to protect you, and keep you safe. It's my uncle.
Hmm.
He been gone for a long time, but those things happen, and then those things, people tell you to get over, but that's just like having, you can't. It's a scar. So
It is
how
hard.
do you get over that scar? It's still there. It messes with you, with your intimacy level. Like,
It does.
if it messes with you. I don't care how old you get or how long it's been, it messes with you. You can put it on the back burner, but it's still on the stove.
Mm-hmm.
So I just chose. I was one of the ones that told, and nothing still was done about it.
And
So
that's so. I guess that's why now I talk about it so much. With the I don't hold my tongue with the family. I do not hold my tongue whenever I even like my cousin Gail. I love her so much because um she doesn't mind me saying, she don't mind me talking about the fact that she was one of the um ones that was, she don't mind, and she'll call it out. She called my aunt out about it whenever they was on vacation. And my aunt was like, I don't understand why my cousin daughter and him, why the daughter can't stand her dad. And everybody knows that her oldest son is by her father. And but his mom is like saying she don't understand he don't why the daughter don't mess with him. And my cousin said, she said, Auntie, she said, you do understand that Junior is a molester, right? You do know that. You do know that.
Hmm.
And it's like, why are we still trying to pretend like, I hate that. Why do they protect the molester and victimize the victim repeatedly over and over again?
Mm-hmm. Excellent question.
I don't get it. And not even just the family, even just society. Society
Mm-hmm.
does that. And it
Mm-hmm.
makes me so angry. Even women, instead of supporting another woman, they will take the side of a man. They will take
Say
the
what
side.
you mean?
They would take it, could be the evidence can be right there all in their face, and they still will blame the woman or the girl. It was it something that she had to have done. I don't get that. I don't get that.
I used to
We got
walk around with shame and all that. Baby, please, that wasn't my fault.
mm-hmm,
My fault. That wasn't my fault. And I am that parent who even talked to I talked to my boys about it. I let my boys know what was going on. I don't hold no secrets and stuff like that because you having it. I felt a certain way for so long that my children didn't get to have the relationship that I wanted them to have with my grandparents because you know, I won't say unfortunately because that's a bad thing. If my kids would have gave me that pause when I called, if they were at my because I had uncles that are flamboyant for just
Mm-hmm.
pretty it up. Um, if I would have called my kids and they had that pause, because when something ain't right with your children,
Mm-hmm.
we would be having this conversation through a seance or something, or through like a glass or something. Like because I didn't play, so I called myself protecting them. And then the questions asked, why, Mama? Why am I just now meeting such and such? Mama, why this? Why this? And I just had to have the real conversation with them because I don't want it to be because you don't know. You already y'all not. I want you to know.
mm-hmm,
And I never forget, I was at a family function and I told them about one of the uncles. And I was getting ready to leave, and that particular uncle got drunk and he grabbed me. And the look in my son's face, if out, baby, I thought, and just them crying on the way home, just saying, like, Mom, we so sorry. I said, it's okay. It's okay, Mama. I have to let you know. I have to let you guys know these things because if something happens, I don't want it to ever be that you didn't know.
Right.
mm-hmm.
I want you to go through something because you're gonna have kids one day. I don't want it to be that you didn't know. And that is my big thing. I don't care how I want you to know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
So it was uncomfortable for me, but once I told them, it was like a form of release.
Mm-hmm.
I told my daughter when she was 8 years old, I flat out told her. I told her about being raped. I told her about being molested because we grew up where it was like, well, go hug your auntie or go hug your go. Don't act like that. Ever since she came into this world, I don't care if when she was a newborn. If she started hollering, that means she don't like you because babies can feel. And
Mhm.
I'm quick to say that's her body. If she don't want to hug you, she ain't gotta hug you. You don't have no rights to her body. So if she don't want to, if you auntie, uncle, whoever, even my damn mama, if she don't want to hug you, she ain't got to. That's her body. So I told her whenever she was 8 years old, I told her everything. And
Mhm.
I wanted her to know that she can come to me and talk to me about anything. I used to, whenever she was a baby, I didn't even want her daddy to change her diapers. I didn't want him to see her naked. I didn't want him to give her a bath. I didn't want him to change her diapers because of what I had been through. I had it.
Mhm.
I didn't even after we broke up. Um, and she was like 2, 3 years old. The only reason I trusted her to go over to her dad's house is because me and his girlfriend, who I call Mama Two to this day, me and his
Mhm.
girlfriend um, were really cool, and she made me feel like she would never let anything happen to my child. But I didn't even want her dad to see her naked. I didn't want him to change a diaper or nothing.
Woo. Woo. Y'all ready to make a little light and fluffy?
Yeah. Oh, well, I don't know if it's gonna be light, but she said to the single ladies, after being single for so long, are you
Uh-huh.
ready to even share your space with a man? I like having my peace. Don't know if I want to share it. Didn't we have this conversation in chat? Have we had this conversation in chat?
We probably did, but let's do it for the people. You go ahead, Chloe. You got the floor.
I'm so afraid. I talk to you guys about this all the time. I am so at peace I'm so at peace being single that it scares me. It scares me at how at peace I am. My phone is dry as flour, and I'm okay with nobody texting me, with nobody calling me. I don't want to die alone, but I am so at peace that I am really. I said, I'm always talking about, when I get married and all this other stuff, but I'm like, when I get married, I think I want him to have his own house and I have my own house, and we just visit each other. And
Okay, Shirley Ralph.
I can understand. You know how we used to wonder why grandmama and granddaddy had separate bedrooms when we was younger. We used to think that was crazy. It's like now.
We get it now.
Now I'm like, I'm not even a separate bed. I understand about a man having a man cave because I want a she shed.
Mm-hmm.
I want I'm after being single for so long. Are you ready to even share your space with a man? I'm not sure. I keep saying that the right man will come along and God will bless me, and it will stir something in me and change something in me, but I'm not so sure. Kimberly?
What about you, Kimberly?
Y'all know my deal. I said, a roommate sound more appealing than another man because, we're going to split the bills. And the thing with a man, I like to take my showers at night. I put my cologne on. I'm smelling good and fresh. I slide in the sheets. And now you want me to get sweaty? Did you not see my whole routine, what I had just did? I just got all pertified. And it wasn't for you. It's for my doggone self. I'm smelling good for me. And now I gotta here you come wanting to funk up everything. So no, a roommate ain't gonna want to do that. She gonna go and tell the bed in her room. I'm gonna go my tell the bed in my room, and the rent still gonna be halfway done. The mortgage still gonna be halfway paid. Whatever we doing, and I ain't got to get sweaty to do it. So I don't know. It's I don't roommate man. It's ew. I told you in my last video, I think I was talking about I'd rather dry up and be like powder myself. Powder before dust, that's for sure. But I ain't getting no cat.
Uh, okay. What was it?
Y'all see what kind of conversations we be having on chat every day?
Ignorant conversations.
Ignorant. That's our ignorant.
I am definitely open to love again. I am definitely okay with someone coming in my space. However,
Chloe, what space she got? We done seen her closet. What space she talking about?
Where's
he ain't no room.
He gonna have to come with a 4-bedroom house. Because one of those bedrooms is going to be Kay's closet, unless he is.
And I want one of those rooms to be for him. I think the only way for me that is going to work at this big age of mine, I do understand the old bedroom, I don't necessarily have to sleep in a different room, but I need a room where I can go and just be me. I need a room where I need my room. So that if that's my closet and my room, all of the same, I'm good with that. And I want that for him too. I don't want it. I'm not selfish. I want that for him too, but I do want to
share a room in his house with him.
I want him to have his own room. I do. I want him to have his home. I don't want to. This is probably going to sound crazy. I don't want us to follow each other on social media. I don't. I have no desire. I have no desire having them. You're in a relationship or married to, and you click this link and know who I am. No, I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Have your life on social media, because whatever's gonna happen. Whether we Facebook friends or not. I don't. Y'all won't ever see him on this platform because this is Kaylani, not Kaylani Ann. So,
wait a minute, hold on. I gotta say this right quick.
Tell us.
Y'all know I did not realize that Ernest wasn't a real person until I think we had the girls trip whenever y'all came to Atlanta.
Yeah.
Y'all came to Atlanta. I really thought Ernest was your boyfriend who you doing like you just said, who was not on camera, because you used to talk about Ernest like Ernest was a real person. I did.
I
I'm
just
telling you
want
guys,
your
He
husband.
hasn't known yet.
for
I need it.
from September up until when did y'all come in June? I
Yeah.
did not know that Ernest was not a real person. I thought Ernest was her boyfriend for real, and because I don't ask people about their personal
Right.
business, so I really thought that he was a real person. Whenever I found out that Ernest was not a real, I said she got an imaginary damn boyfriend.
No, Ernest is. I just for me, I'm not gonna probably won't date a Daquan or anything like that. So I like, will my future husband name be? And I don't know why I went with Ernest.
It ain't gonna be Pookie, I'm sure. We
It
passed
ain't
them
gonna,
years.
it ain't gonna be Pookie, Nook, none of that. So,
Antoine.
and then you know what?
Definitely not
out,
that.
I was out to lunch with my son, one of my sons, and he was like, "Mom, why? I don't want you to limit yourself by calling him Ernest. I don't want God to get confused by you. We waiting on Ernest." And ever since that talk with him, I stopped calling him
I
Ernest.
noticed you haven't said anything about
Yeah.
Ernest lately. But look, what if you get a man and you give him a nickname and his nickname Ernest?
Because I nickname everybody. I nickname everybody. It might be who's to say?
And then whenever he asks who is Ernest, say, baby, I've been manifesting you for
Manifesting
years.
you for a minute, baby. I got the videos to prove.
I got the videos to show you. I'm not calling you something, just any old boyfriend name. I manifested you, and your name was Ernest, and you are my Ernest. Okay.
I'm
I want
popping
them.
back over to the chat. I'm about to say something somebody don't agree with. They
Oh,
had a comment. I know. And
wait,
I
what?
don't.
It better not be the Lunel and Albie Sure one, because that's the one I want to talk about.
Me too, but I haven't gotten to there yet. It's the Tony Braxton still look good, still performs with lupus. Nope, that ain't the one. It was Tony Braxton was performing and people were criticizing her saying, give it up and stop dressing that way. That's absurd to me. Okay, you say that, but did you see the outfit she wore to her son's graduation?
I didn't think that was appropriate. It's in a different environment.
Yeah.
I would have been okay. Now, one thing I didn't find
Did somebody
appropriate.
send that picture to the group chat? Because I didn't see it. I didn't see
She just yeah. But
It
now
was lazy.
one thing that I didn't find appropriate, that I did have, I'm one of those people, baby. Do what you gonna do. Do
Mhm.
if it makes you happy, by all means. And I usually don't even have um a comment on what I just be like, and just keep it going, keep it to myself, because it's like, hey, that's your monkey, that's your show. It's not affecting me in any type of way, so whatever. But when Dr. Cheyenne went to the Jeezy concert with her bra and thongs on with that lace dress, I thought it was a bit much. I thought it
See,
was a
different. Here's where I'm different. What Tony Braxton wore to that graduation, problematic. What Kiki wore to the Usher concert, not a problem. It's a concert. What Cheyenne wore to the concert, not a problem. It only becomes a problem when you want to present yourself in a whole nother light. We don't get to decide, oh, I'm going to do this here, and then I still must command all of this respect. Dress how you want to at a concert. If she'd have worn that to the church house, even when they were talking about the pastor's wife in that one
That's
outfit
Brian's wife, yeah, because it had the illusion.
of that. So I'm like, it just depends on the setting. That Tony Braxton outfit at the graduation, it was not about you, Sugar Lump. I get that you're a celebrity, but it was your son's graduation. Fall back. Let him have that moment. I'm that person who I've seen men and women get married, and at their wedding, you'll see the mother of the groom all up in his face, dancing and twerking, and it's not your show, sugar. Go sit down. Like, what are you doing?
She pissing on her territory.
Yeah, I don't get with that. So I think everything in the time and place. But Cheyenne Bryan's her outfit itself, okay, that's what you do at a concert. That's fine. But now you're not getting ready to sit across from somebody and start preaching and lecturing and be taken seriously, you
Mhm.
have you realize you gave that up, right?
Yeah,
Right.
they dragged
Right.
her for this. I'm okay with the see. If you want to wear the see through with, okay, my opinion, there's a difference between being sexy and
Oh, she
not
took it
so
to the
sexy.
land of too far. She
Yeah,
did.
she. I said the thing. So if she had on some nice underwear that when she walked, you weren't looking at just straight fucking ass. I was like, girlfriend, do you? But it was just,
It was a lot.
it was a lot. It
It
was a
was a
lot.
lot and not
Now,
enough.
now Pastor Bryant's wife, I get what people were saying,
Hmm.
but at the same time, um, the dress was beautiful.
And it
To me,
wasn't skin. It
and
wasn't that.
because a lot of people thought it was see-through. They didn't understand it was nude underneath. And my opinion is that you judging her because she is the pastor's wife and she's also a pastor. But you can put that on somebody else and it's not a problem. But when she goes stand before God and she goes stand before God, she gonna have to answer for her and she gonna have to answer for her. And a lot of times you done did shit way worse. Nobody just don't know about it. That's the thing about being on social media. People are very judgmental when you're on social media. They have so many opinions. But if you really could get a peek into what their lives truly are like, baby, a lot of times your shit will be tamed. It will be tamed. And when Pastor Jamal Bryant, I'm not like his biggest fan, but when he came out and he said, I picked out that dress. If I am a firm believer that if the husband don't have an issue with it, who am I?
Do y'all remember when Megan Good and her ex-husband had that same kind of issue?
Same,
People were saying
same
he
conversation.
has no business. That I feel like people had a problem with her being it because she had a past and all of that. Now we say we should forgive women. We say we should move on. Men and women, for that matter, should be forgiven. But when it comes time to putting it to the test, people got a hard time with it. People have an idea of what should be unattainable because I can't get it. If I can't get it, you shouldn't have it. Back in the day, heading up to Al B. Sure. Back in the day, a whole lot of women had a crush on Al B. Sure. And you mean to tell me Lunel can have them? She fat, she bald headed,
Tiny and Ti, Tiny and Ti.
trouble. They are struggling with it, and it's just like, why she can't have it? Tell me specifically why
What's
can't it
wrong?
be her?
Why,
Yeah.
what is it? Now, me personally, I'm not sure if they're just trolling.
Kidding? Yeah, me
If
either.
they're just trolling and they're just gonna take it all the way to the limit.
Hmm.
But if that's what he chooses, and that's if not what, if that's who he chooses, anytime somebody finds love, for me, I am happy for them. Unless he pulls
We even
He been showing
consider.
up at her shows for a minute though. He been showing.
and that's she
He been
said
showing up
he
at the
he
shows for a
said
minute.
he said when he was in the hospital, when he was in the hospital almost on his deathbed, he said she was checking on him and coming to see him and coming to visit him. People just they I don't understand why they have a issue, because I guess because they want it to be them. I guess either they want it to be
Yeah.
them,
It's not
or
them. How
what
dare
is
it be her?
yeah, what's, and I have a girlfriend who I have to like put her on ice because she's beautiful. She has a beautiful shape and all of that. But the way she talks about other women is one of those situations where you don't realize that somebody can be so beautiful and so insecure, because
Mhm.
it's like any woman that is prettier than her or any woman, she tears them down. I'm like, you're beautiful in your own right. Why can't it be two beautiful women? Because what you like may not be what you like may not be what she like, and what she like may not be what you like, and what the man that want her might not even want, the man that wants you might not even want her, but it doesn't even matter. It's just about girl power. You're supposed to be lifting each other up instead of tearing each other down.
Would we think it was even trolling if it was Halle Berry and I'll be sure?
No,
Because nobody thought it was trolling when it was Halle Berry and Eric Benet.
It would have been couple goals.
Or Halle Berry and Christopher Williams.
Mm-hmm.
I say if it would have been them two, that'd have been couple. Oh my God, they're together. It'd have been couple goals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm all for it. I want them. I just, if they're happy, both of them deserve happy.
They're happy, I'm happy. Yeah, I agree. In this part of baby, I agree. Let's see what other questions.
But not only do she deserve happiness, he deserves happiness too.
Yes.
Oh no, because didn't he have a child that Diddy raised? Because I don't know.
Yeah,
I think judgmental when it comes to cheering. You didn't raise your child. I gotta.
That wasn't his fault, though. That wasn't his fault.
I was just gonna say I don't know the whole story.
That wasn't. Diddy's Kim Porter. That's Kim Porter's son.
Right.
And you got to sometimes realize that sometimes people can poison your child against you. And everything that's coming out with how Diddy is now, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised.
So that's one thing I really don't know, because some subjects, like that whole Diddy thing, I saw the Cassie video exactly once, couldn't watch it all, because even as I'm aware that there are men that beat women, I've never had to see it and just witness it. And seeing that literally turned my stomach. It made me so sick. I couldn't understand it. I felt bad for her parents, because I was like, oh my gosh, how do they not put a couple hot ones in them? How do they have that kind of restraint? Because I only have one child in this whole wide world. And if you do something to her, I got to show up. Like I can't even imagine. And so just seeing that, it was hard. So they had the whole Diddy to Summit or whatever it was called. Never watched it. Whatever documentaries have come out,
yeah.
I don't have this.
And the thing is, you don't want to watch it because the one that came, you only saw the snippet of when he ran out with the towel and
yes, that's all I saw.
You is way worse and way more than that.
Yeah, way
worse and way more than that.
And that even had me tearing up.
And it's like, how can you take up for him? It's like, well, she wanted it and this, that, and the third, and she this and she that. But it's what's my favorite thing to say? Nothing in life is all black and white. Nothing in life is all black and white. He had her hooked on drugs. She had a 9-album contract that she could not get out of. It's just,
I ain't even heard of 9 songs. Matter of fact, I ain't heard 9 minutes from any song.
She signed to him and she never came out with another album. She was pinned to him. She was tethered to him. She was tethered to him. So I say I don't have a finality judgment on the who, the when, or the why, because I wasn't there. And we as women can be we want love so bad that sometimes we would do things not necessarily that we want to. And it's just, nothing in life is black and white. That's all I can say, is nothing in life is black and white. People are like, well, she wanted it. Nothing in life is black and white. And it's easy to speak on something when it doesn't involve you, or as it doesn't involve someone close to you. Because I ask this question all the time.
My favorite thing to say, people tend to judge what they don't understand.
What they don't understand, or it hasn't happened to them. Remember the conversation I had, the video I did about the ex who broke up with me because he said that he couldn't handle me having been molested and raped. That was his excuse. But then whenever he found out his daughter had been molested, he wanted to come back to me because you get it now. You get it now. Mm-hmm. But you get it now. And that's how people are.
When you didn't understand. Yeah, that's that. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Quick question. Y'all know I sent y'all that text message. I'm just gonna kind of paraphrase it a little bit.
You say us a text message?
Yeah, earlier. What was sent to me about the whole Kevin Samuels thing about men men at our age are wanting younger, and that we are not at this age is not worthy of a high valued man. High value man. What do you guys think about that?
The problem is the men our age who want those younger women, their
Uh-huh.
mindset is still in the 90s. Oh, baby, they don't have TikTok, Instagram. The women who are 20 something, they know much more of the game than we could ever know. They're exchanging information, sharing things. They're talking about the who, what, where's, and whys. They don't want it. They think they want it, but they don't want it. These women in their 20s are ready. Come on, Papa. Come on, Grandpa. Go put your teeth in, or better yet, you can take your teeth out. I got somewhere you can put your mouth, and then when you're done with that, we're gonna run your pockets. Like these women are ready. They think that they want the ignorant ladies that we were in the 90s when we were in our 20s. We didn't know better. We weren't talking. We weren't exchanging all of that. No, baby, y'all don't want it like that. You think you do. That's why you got so many incels sitting on the shelf right now. Nah. They're mistaken. Over to you, Chloe.
We ready to close.
Y'all gotta go back and read it again because what the hell?
What the hell is that?
Kimberly didn't know. Kimberly didn't know what it looked like. I had to send it. Yeah.
I didn't. That's why I said, is that a tongue sticking out? What is that?
Yeah.
Go ahead and read that. Go ahead and read the question. What?
She said, throw it off to the question. I got to study something. Let me see.
So that means one go in what?
I think one is the remote.
Baby, that is not a remote, baby. That thing is too long to be a remote. One for the cootie, and one for the booty. Go ahead, Kay. Read it again.
The question.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
You done threw me all the way off.
Okay. The question is, the video that I sent you guys earlier was talking about men that our age that are going for the 20-something-year-olds, as well as Kevin Samuel says that we're at the age where we don't deserve a high valued man. How do you feel about that?
First of all, most of the men who think they are high value aren't. They have gotten sucked up by this Kevin Samuels bullshit. And girl, even the ones who ain't got a pot to piss in think that they're high value. That's first and foremost. Secondly, in a way, I agree with Kimberly, but in a way, I don't, because a lot
of the way that you don't is wrong. But go ahead.
The way that I don't, a lot of these talking to these younger girls and watching the the younger girls who we see on social, yeah, they're gonna run your pockets. Those are those. But the regular younger girls in the community, these dudes are not really giving. They're doing the least, and then they can easily manipulate them, because a lot of these young girls never had a father. A lot of these young girls, they're easy to do just a little bit for them, while they know women our age, we're gonna have expectations. I got a house, I got my own car, I got my own money, I got my education, I got this. So you're gonna have to come with you. Basically, we're asking you, what do you bring to the table? With these younger girls, a lot of these younger girls, they can buy them some J's. They can get their little nails done, every 2 weeks. But whenever you're dating Clolita Cassandra Castleberry, that's my real name. When you're dating me, you're going to have to date me. They're not dating these young girls. You're going to have to date me. I'm not saying that we got to go to Canoe or Fogo de Chao. I don't even want all that meat. I don't. Yeah, but you're going to have to date me. I personally don't believe in splitting bills. I've never split bills with a man. I'm not saying that I'm not going to pay any bill, but I have certain expectations as a woman, as a mature woman, as someone who has been through life, and I'm not settling. They're looking for someone who, like I said, they can manipulate, they can, they put like this, the men that we know, they're not the Shannon Sharps who are getting the 20-year-olds and they paying $25, $25,000 a cheek. These Negroes ain't got no money like that. So they're trying to go somewhere, they're trying to go where they don't have to really, you know, do too much. We're not going to be a nurse in a purse. These little young girls, they'll have Papa over here getting their hair and their nails done, but they still gonna be out here fucking boo boo the food. So they gonna see because Pop's little thing ain't even really working. So she know that to get whatever she wanted, you know, get her little hair and her nails done or whatever, she can go there and feel on him real good. But these men are not, they not spending no money like that on these girls. Now, David Banner with his sexy ass, somebody said he ready to settle down and get married. He might be, but the men our age, they ain't spending no damn money like that. Half of them ain't even got a pot to piece they want to throw it out of. They still trying to split. They trying to split bills.
Let me give my 2 cents about when I seen it and the text message was sent to me. My first thought was, because I'm an analytical person, I'm left-handed, so I think with the right side of my brain. What is a high value man? What is that? Is that you looking good on paper? Your resume is good? Are we checking references? So that means you make this, you make a certain amount of money and you're this and you're that, but what is your character like? So are you you got this perfect resume, but you're a cheat? Like what is the definition of a high value man? First of all, I deserve whatever's for me. Ain't no restrictions. Ain't no I can't get. I can get whatever the hell I want, when I want and how I want. That's first and foremost. But what makes a man high valued? Where did this come from? Him? Like, did he come up with this? Meaning Kevin Samuels? Like, I'm so confused about that, because I feel like people have their own definition of what high valued is. Because to me, I don't give a fuck how much money you got. If you ain't shit, ain't no money gonna help you with that. But that's just me. Can anybody tell me in the comments? Y'all know what is y'all take on what a high value man is? Because I got to know what everybody thinking before I could just fully give my answer. But for me, I think I can get whoever. It don't matter age. If I don't think that we're too old for as quote unquote a high value man. But that's just me and my 2 cents.
Well, let me say this, Kay. First of all, Kevin Samuel was a gimmick, because when Kevin Samuels first came out, he was a Derrick Jackson, but
who I couldn't watch.
He didn't get as much traction as he did once he switched it up. Whenever he first came out, he wasn't aggressively dogging women or, you know, coming with this rigmarole like he was with when he switched it over. He got the attention of the men and the women. But whenever he was giving it to men like he giving it to women, he didn't have as big of a following. All of that was a gimmick. But as far as the high, and that's the problem with a lot of men now, is that they listen to that damn Kevin Samuels. For me, a high value man is a man who got his own, who is stable, who knows how to love, respect, and protect me. That's a high value man. He might be driving a 2015 Escalade or some shit out like that. As long as if you got your own, You know how to treat me. You know how to respect me. You know how to have a conversation with me that doesn't involve some bullshit that's going on with social media. We can sit down and just really just vibe the hell out. You got to want to travel because a lot of these Negroes, believe it or not, that's out here, a lot of these Negroes don't even have a passport and they have never traveled outside of the United States. You got to be secure with who you are, and you also have to be secure with who I am because a lot of these men, the more successful you are, they want to admit it, but a lot of them are intimidated. A lot of men. I was reading an article where this man came and he admitted that well he posted it in the group, but he was anonymous, and he was saying what should he do because his wife, she has a business and she's very very successful and blah 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 blah, and he says it's fucking with him, and so what he asked her to do was to make him a partner in her business or something to make him feel better about it. And he put this in the group. So I'm like, how is it that she done busted her ass and she done did all of this to make herself successful? And because you're intimidated by the fact that she's more successful than you, she got to put you on to your ego. No, a high value man is going to let me, number one, walk in my femininity. He's going to be able to tell me, I got this. Go sit your ass down, Chloe. I got this. To me, that's a high value man that makes me feel like I can rest my heels.
Kimberly, I feel like you over there thinking. What go ahead, say what's on your mind, baby.
I ain't gonna need much hold you. First of all, he ain't broke. No man of mine is broke. We're gonna start with that, and that's just the honest God's truth. I haven't worked as hard as I have to be broke. Ain't nothing cute about brokedom. I've been there. It's ugly. It'll have you sliding down walls, punching air. Like, oh, yeah, I can tell you about broke days. I don't want to go back, and I'm not going. But for me, a high value man is consistent. He's kind. He's considerate. Like when I go on the first date, I'm clocking it all. Oh, believe me, I might look like I'm sitting here chewing bubble gum and ain't paying much attention. But I want to know, did you hold my door open? That was nice of you. That's cool. But that's performative. I also want to know, did you thank the waitress? Did you thank the hostess? Did you have an attitude about, tipping? Because I've been in places they like, yeah, I don't believe in tipping. It's enough that I'm paying for the meal. Oh, so you're stingy. That's highly unattractive. I met many rich men who were stingy. I will never forget. I was on a double date. I'll just put it out there. I'm on a date with a guy. He's an athlete, and he's with one of his coworkers or teammates, whatever you want to call them. His teammate has an actual girlfriend, and they've been girlfriend, boyfriend for a long time. But to make sure that he wasn't being used, his teammates made sure that his girlfriend that he's been with for years paid a certain amount, or if he paid the tab, she had to do the tip. And it was so freaking embarrassing because the guy that I'm with, we're not even girlfriend, boyfriend, we're just dating. And I already knew not to reach in my purse unless I'm getting lip gloss or something. I had no understanding. So to see that happening made it very clear to me a man can be absolutely rich and completely stingy at the same time. Then turn around, he would go to the casino, throw that money out. He would go to a strip club, throw that money out. So I was like, so you're selectively stingy. That is insane to me. But as long as there are women who will put up with it, there are men who will do it. So he's going to have to be kind, generous, considerate, consistent, all of those things. I care less about the money that comes in, more about what it is you do with it. But you can't be broke. Like I'm not paying for a man. That's not happening. So I mean, those men
about characteristics, things that you can't see. Yeah, I agree. It's more of what I can't see than what I want to see it though. That's the only way you're gonna be in my life. I want to see those characteristics and you being consistent and things like that. And can you cover me? And what I mean by that, not is fine, but can you cover me? Like I don't have to be in the room in order for you to know, hey, that's my lady, and I don't play about her. You can stand up. Her. Yeah, I need you to be able to make sure I'm good, and what I think and how I feel matters. I want, you know what I'm saying? Like those things are important to me. So yeah, we pretty much all on the same page.
As soon as a man asks me what I bring to the table, I know he's not someone that I can spend any time with.
You better not even think about asking foolishness like that. And what makes me so angry is the women who actually answer those questions. The groups that I'm in, the little groups I'm in Facebook, like the Black singles group or whatever, it upsets me that men are constantly posting these asinine, redundant questions, and the women jump to answer them. I'm not. They'll ask, well, ladies, what do you bring to the table? Ladies, show us your real hair. Ladies, show us a picture of you without makeup. And they rush to do it. Why?
Somebody asked me for the same thing, a picture without any makeup. And I sent him a picture of when I was 8.
Don't ask me for no picture. Girl, that irritates my spirit.
We got to prove everything. It's like it's at a point now where men want, and just like they say in the other group I was in the other day, I was like, where the real ladies at who still cook and blah blah blah. My response going, where the real men at who gonna change tires, pay bills, know how to fix some shit? Where they at? Because
I'm terrible, because I don't even go for that either, because you eat daily. I don't need my tire changed daily. So what is it you're doing for me on a daily basis? If we're going to compare,
I'm just saying that's just an example, Kim. It's like when you ask some shit like that, or they'll say women don't cook like they used to. Well, you know what? Men don't do a lot of shit that they used to either. But it's just the pick me attitude. It's the pick me attitude of so many women. That's why they do what they do and they say what they say, because it's so many women out there that are so quick. Pick me. I'm the one who do it. I cook and clean, and then they're gonna they're gonna throw a picture in there to show the dinner that they cooked Sunday. Baby, they ain't gonna make him want you. He ain't gonna want you. Just because it's you and 50 other women. All of y'all threw that shit up there. He don't want you.
In dating, what is your biggest turn off?
Somebody whose last 3 residences have been him moving in with a woman. His last 2 residences. Somebody who don't have their own place. Somebody who don't have their own car. Somebody who always thinks that a woman is supposed to work with a nigga. Someone who always is like, well, what if this and what if that? Well, what if he fell on hard times? Well, he don't need to be fucking dating. How about that?
Yeah.
He don't need to be dating. Because it's not my job I don't do the Build-A-Bears. I don't. I work too hard to make my house a home, to have you just come in here and slide on in here. And only thing that you got is 2 trash bags full of clothes, a pair of J's, a pair of Timberlands, and an Xbox. That's a major turn off for me. Men always thinking that. And another one is, well, y'all women do it too. That's the most pussy ass shit that a man can say. Y'all, I'm cussing. But men, y'all women do it too. Well, what's wrong with that? Y'all women do it too. That's why y'all going around here getting man weed and wearing purses.
What about you, KB?
What she said. I'm trying to find my turn on. Forget about getting turned off. It's hard for me to just get turned on, because that small talk, that drives me crazy. I hate it when they hit me with that. How'd you sleep? In the bed, under the covers, with the lights off. I don't know what you're asking me. What? Shut up. Stop talking.
Good morning.
better
How
when
she,
you're talking.
good morning.
Good morning, beautiful. I know it's true. But
That,
that's it. And stop telling me when you're trying to get into fellas, y'all pass this around. The public service announcement. Stop giving me your list of stuff that you looking for and how you not willing to. This is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a woman that could cook and she could do this, she could do that, and this, that, and the other, whatever. Baby, when you first meet someone, when you truly interested in someone, you're trying to see where y'all fit. Like, don't give me this whole list of things because I'm looking at you like this at this point. Lady, shut up. Baby, I'm so easily turned off. Baby, the wind can blow. I'll be like, oh yeah, I can't do this. The wind blowing. I can't. But I am so easily turned off.
Wait a minute, hold on. Look, wait a minute, hold on. This person probably is trolling, and we're gonna ignore them. But she just, my boyfriend's testicles was bitten off by a camel recently. Should I marry him when he wakes up from his coma, or marry his identical twin brother whose testicles are in pretty good shape? Okay, remove her from the chat if you can.
That ain't nothing but engagement. I saw it too. They had a dumb question about a gerbil. Gone with your engagement. Appreciate you.
Let me see.
I see something about a gerbil.
Engagement. Thank you, Sugar.
Sugar was the sugar. She got what she wanted. She was acknowledged because I ain't even see it.
I saw it. Kept it moving. I had another.
I saw gerbil, but I didn't see. Oh, somebody said a cheap ass man, baby, and yes, that's a turn off too.
Especially when he got money. It's even worse when he got money.
Somebody say not. Now you speaking the truth, Kimberly.
They don't tell them what I said.
They be coming with the so what if a man if a man if a man want to take you to Applebee's on your first date, which don't ask me no dumbass questions like that. First of all, I don't even like Applebee's. That shit is nasty. So it's not.
Somebody asked me about a coffee date. Would you go on a coffee date? I've never drank coffee. I don't like it. So no. You want to take me somewhere? Take me to happy hour. What's up? Okay. I like my glasses to look like
we need to go do something I like doing. Let's do that.
They be trying to get the lease. They be wanting the most and they want to do the least. And then they're dating, trying to holler at multiple women. So they're trying to do the least that they can do because they can't afford to date all the women that they're trying to holler at. So that's the thing. And then you got the women who, and some of y'all might be on here too, who will say, I don't mind going on coffee date. I do. I don't want no damn ice cream and I don't want no coffee.
I had a man, he got flat out upset with me because he was talking and he was like, I already have a house. You know, I'm looking for a woman to add to it. I don't live off a woman. I don't do that. And so my understanding of that is if and when you move a woman into your house, she is paying for nothing because you don't live off of a woman, right? And if you've been paying that mortgage, you can continue to pay that mortgage. You can continue to pay those bills. I mean, but what's she doing? What's she paying for? Why are you counting her pockets? Because you're a man who doesn't need a woman. You're not using a woman. You just want her to add to your life. To me, if you move a woman in and you want her to start paying this bill, that one, and half of the mortgage, yeah, you just started living off of a woman, buddy. Congratulations. You want her to elevate your life in some way. And she's probably still going to do 90% of the cleaning. She's going to be responsible for them. No, I don't see a win in that. So we had that conversation. He didn't like what I had to say, but that's just my feeling on it. Let me see what else. I'm older than all of you beautiful ladies, and I must say, it's lovely to see the sisterhood. My daughter is in your generation, and I've enjoyed you all tonight. Yay, I'm glad. Yeah, I probably missed a couple. Met a guy that didn't feel like he could bring anything to the relationship, but because I already achieved.
It's a lot of men that live this like that.
At least he was honest and he kept it pushing, because a lot of men, I promise you, there is nothing worse than a jealous, bitter, or competitive man, they are the nastiest. It's nothing like sleeping with your enemy.
They
It is
try and break you down. They try and tear you down and break you down every chance they
brick
get.
by brick and side little dig by dig. Yes, I've seen it. It's an ugly thing to see.
Get an attitude whenever you go out and buy something for yourself.
That's
Go
crazy.
shopping. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's the craziest thing because I hear men saying they want a woman who will build. That means you're going to take your resources and help him. Okay, got it. I've also seen where men have a hard time with the rich auntie because she act like she don't need a man. She this, that, and another. And it sounds to me like no matter which end of the spectrum you're on, a man is saying, if you got it, I need to access it. If I can't access it, you're a problematic woman. I'm like, what is wrong with the rich auntie? That's none of your business. She's just over there. Let her live her life. But I've seen where men get bitter and talk about it. It is the most insane thing ever. But no, I'm with you. I ain't building a bear. I ain't building a man.
I ain't building no bear either. I'm not building no bear. Like I'm beyond the whole benefit of the doubt. Give him the benefit. I'm not giving him no benefit. I'm not giving no benefit of the doubt.
Match my fly. That's my motto. Match my fly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not giving no benefit of the doubt. I just be who you are and let me decide if I want to be with you or not. Like just be who you are.
That's why they love to say, that's why you're gonna end up alone. Baby, I am alone and happy right now. I'd rather be alone and happy than to be with somebody who is gonna tear me down or break me down. I have relationship PTSD where I am paranoid about a man coming into my life and upsetting my happiness, and then I got to go and rebalance myself after he's gone. I don't think I want to give that up.
It's traumatizing.
That's honest. That's honest.
Mm-hmm.
That's honest. It's a lot of people probably feel the same way. But for me, you can't come steal my peace. you I won't let you have it. I won't let you have it. We got to figure out how you gonna come around my peace. Baby, if I gotta give up my peace, it ain't for me. That ain't mine. That ain't my situation.
You want me to give up my peace and my pee? I don't think so.
What your pee?
That powder.
Oh, your pee. Oh,
that powder.
Can't do it.
Yeah, I got. Yeah.
Woman, somebody said in New York City, the MT guys who are over 6 feet told me that women always ask to take them for drinks. Can I say desperate? And the men knew it. And there are a lot of women. That's what's making it even harder. There are a lot of women who are, the men don't have to do nothing because they do it all.
Yeah. I'm a lot then. I'm a lot.
What does MTA stand for? I'm behind.
Me, MTA? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean,
MTA stand for?
Yeah, what does MTA stand for?
Let us know. Let us know, baby.
She gonna tell us before I find it out because, girl, let me tell you something. This listen to everything that you say because before I said, what does MTA and it popped up stand for? When I say,
see,
yes.
Wow.
Metropolitan Transportation Authority.
Huh?
That ain't it.
That is
something else.
Are you saying the men who are on public transportation? Since you're gonna have to come with it, because my AI overview is not telling me what MTA stands for.
Right. She's ruthless. Come back at us and let us know. What does that mean?
yes.
For and, in the Urban Dictionary. Shit, they ain't got one for the Urban Dictionary. Everything is saying Metropolitan Transportation Authority. Girl. And then they got message transfer agent. Girl, you're gonna have to let us know.
MTA, men that are asinine.
Yeah. Men that are assholes. Oh, men that are assholes.
Oh my goodness.
Honey, it's past my Eastern bedtime too, Stephanie, because both of us are here in Atlanta. Oh, girl, Stephanie, I'm gonna have to send you. You need to email me so I can send you the link because you know I was on I was on channel 2 today, showing my.
She's a celebrity.
I am. Oh, how long we been on here?
Oh yeah, we've been on. Oh my God, 2.5 hours.
With Kimberly, it was what two.
It was almost 3.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Conductors and bus drivers. That's what MTA is. Conductors and bus drivers.
This is a good time slot, though.
Really?
It is. It gives women. It gives the sisters time to get home and get started.
Relax. I wonder how many people have watched from the beginning who've been here the whole 2 hours. Comment if you've been here the whole 2.5 hours. Or they just stopping in. Either way, I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, we take it off.
I'm curious to know. Well, in wrapping this thing up, is there anything you ladies want to say to the people?
Okay, I got you.
Tell them about our next live and all of the things.
I can't think of nothing offhand.
What you waving? You waving by Stephanie?
Yeah.
Jackie Robinson said the men who work for the Mass Transit Authority in New York make pretty good money. So if they are over 6 feet to boot, they are coveted. Girl, okay. The Flora Bell said I have 2 hours strong. That's what we talking about.
You know what? I'm 5'7". I don't really care all that much about the
Meditra's been 2 hours. Oh, Stephanie was raising her hand. She said she's been here over 2 hours. She's been here 2 hours. What you say, Kimberly? I'm the shortest one, and I'm the shortest one that I'm.
At 5'7", I don't care all that much about being 6 feet. You could be 5'7", just like me, baby. When you stand on that wallet, how tall is you though? So I don't really. But I will say he can't be too short. Some of the meanest men I've ever known were short.
Nick's Techniques has been here for. Oh, y'all.
Strong. Look at that muscle.
So, okay. So before we start winding out, so Kimberly doesn't have a height preference.
You can't be short and mean, but you can't be rich and mean. Like nothing about a mean man is appealing to me.
You can't be. I can't. I don't. I don't really have a preference. I just prefer. I'm 5'8". I prefer you to be taller than that, but I know you can't pick your height, so I'm not against. If you have everything that I am looking for and it comes in a smaller package, I'm okay with that. If you everything
now you've changed the subject, smaller package.
No, not that package. I mean your height.
Because I'm wondering if anybody is size
when it comes to Kimberly, honey.
So yeah, it's all about your characteristics and stuff, and all that don't have nothing to do with it. That's how it looked to the public. Now I prefer to hug here instead of here, but it's okay. Even here, but I prefer to hug here, but if I can, it's okay. It's okay if he got all the qualities that I'm looking for.
There you go. What about our little dynamo? I said, little dynamo. I don't know if they know how tall you are. How tall are you, little mama?
Little mama.
You heifer.
What? What? I tell you 2 things I always wanted to be way back in the day. I wanted to be
5'3",
petite, and I wanted to be bow-legged. It was something about being bow-legged. I just
I wanted to be bow-legged. Early 90s, 80s, yeah, I wanted to be bow-legged. I did. Baby, I used to pose like I was trying to stand like I was bow-legged, girl. I practiced walking it and everything. Yeah, she wanted to be bow-legged. Because back then, that was your description of your ideal guy. That was your ideal guy. He had to be tall, dark, and bow-legged. Why was it?
Girl, love me a chocolate man. The girl, I like them blurple.
Blurple?
Blurple.
Me too.
I like them blurple.
Have y'all dated outside your race?
I wouldn't call it. I kissed a white boy before. I used to work at Sears, but that didn't feel good. His lips was too small, and I just had in my mind, when I see a white man, I see a pink and purple penis, a pink or purple penis. What's
the name of that little Twinkie thing? It's pink and it has a little coconut and something on the outside, a little thing. It looked like a Twinkie, but it has pink on the outside. Whatever that is.
The raspberry like Twinkie.
It could be because I've never bitten into it. Catch that too. Clock that all day long. I've never bitten into that, so I don't.
I was working at Sears. So I had to be like 19.
I had a job at Sears.
Girl, I used to work at the candy counter, girl. I used to work at the candy counter. That's when I fell in love with not turtles. What is that we used to
I used to love a good turtle.
I used to love a good turtle.
I know it was the turtles. I used to turtles, the coconut chocolate stacks. Anyway, and the popcorn you brought everybody over to the counter. But
either that or the milkshakes and bow legs.
You know what?
Brings all the boys to the. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm 5'3". You can't tell me I ain't tall.
There you go.
But white, you know how a lot of women, they give advice, well, black men ain't this, so you need to start dating outside your race. I love my brothers too much. When I say I love it as much as I can't stand them half of the time, they got a certain
swag.
Oh, when are we gonna come up with a new word for swag? Because swag just fits everything. You can
have a certain, because we're grown and bougie, darling. They have a certain je ne sais quoi. That's what they have.
No, they got swag. They got swag.
Ask me for something different. I didn't give it to you.
Because Kimberly, you know how my menopause brain. So I have to be sitting there trying to figure out. He has a certain swag. But it's something about a black man and the way he walks, the way he just. You know what's funny? Y'all remember whenever boys used to walk, they used to pimp walk.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all remember that?
Or we called it cup and air when they would walk. Like why? Why? I don't know. It's something about the idea of dating a white guy, you know, the prosperity, all that. That's cute. That's good. That's whatever. But the moment another Rodney King or, you know, another big deal like that happens, I'm going to be ready to turn. You see what these... I feel like I ain't gonna be able to say what I want to say, and that's gonna give me conniptions. Yeah. Like you're not gonna be out there beating and doing and all that stuff you're out there doing. But on a side note, y'all see what's going on in Minnesota?
Why y'all freezing?
Who freezing?
That's you.
I'm freezing.
Okay, now you back.
Yeah.
Okay. No. Carolina, you went away, and then Kim, you froze up.
What was this side note about Minnesota?
Huh? Oh, I was just talking about the craziness that's going on out there. You know how for a long time they were talking about black on black crime. Ain't it a shame to see all that white on white crime in Minnesota?
I don't know what's going on. I don't. For the people that don't know what's going on, me being people.
Oh, ICE is out there acting a fool. They're killing.
ICE came here, honey. They don't came here. They're in College Park. They don't came here.
Oh, I've seen them in KC. But here's what tripped me out. They had somebody on TikTok or one of those, and the white guy was saying, we need the black people to come to the marches. We need black people to come. How would you feel if you were being kidnapped off the streets? And how would you? Fool, did you miss the last 400 years in America? We been saw that. What are you talking about? That was the craziest thing. I said, okay, scroll. But I feel like it would be a whole lot worse if black people also took to the streets and did all the protesting. It would be, yeah, it would be.
It'll be a totally different thing. It'll be a totally different thing.
Mm-hmm. And we know that.
That would be the now. Did you guys hear that Trump has now ordered the FBI to come in here in Atlanta, and they took away 900 boxes. I might be wrong, but of all of the ballots from 2000, the voters' ballots from the 2000. He is so fixated on the fact that he lost Georgia that now he has sent the FBI in, and they have confiscated all the ballots from Georgia from the year 2000.
I just think it's entirely crazy that I don't even think the people who vote for him really believe in him so much. I think it's just a matter of, because you see, the only time he could win was when he went against a woman. When he went against another man, he lost. It is just that simple. So I think America has not just a race problem, but certainly a problem with gender. And you be willing to vote for someone against your own interest as long as they have a little something in between their hips. And that to me is one of the saddest things that America is in. I mean, we're losing so many great resources. We're going through so much dumb stuff because of the isms, whether it's racism or, sexism and all. It's the saddest thing to see. So when I see people talking about dual citizenship, I understand.
I'm trying to think, who is it that just got a dual citizenship? Who is it? Somebody that was pro-Trump just got a dual citizenship. I'm trying to think who it was. I can't think of who it was, but I definitely would. I definitely would. One of the questions is, I had a friend that spent more money on online dating than she did her bills. That's gonna be a hell no.
Well, she was since the beginning, baby. I seen that. Oh, go ahead.
What? She really says, would you date someone younger, ladies? So older men be a little broke. No, that'd be a big broke down. The fit ones dates younger. I'd rather date young, my preference. Okay, well, Ruthless,
because that's who's approaching.
If you don't mind asking, how old are you and how young would you go? Kimberly, how young would you go? You ain't got to tell your age, but how many years younger than you would you go?
On a serious note, no more than 5. It'd be hard for me to take a man who's 10 years younger than me seriously. Because I just feel like we have totally different experiences. But the sad part is, I ain't gonna lie, some of these men be looking run through. I've been out in places, I meet someone and I'm thinking, oh, okay, I met someone my age and da-da-da-da. You're 35.
They do. They're living a very hard life. They popping pills.
What do you drink?
Mollies. They this new kind of weed is not, it's not reefer. This new weed is something totally different. It ain't right. It's a soul sucking. So they're drinking more, they're smoking, they're just living, they're popping pills, they're just living a very hard life. And it's the men and the women. Okay.
Dating younger. Ooh, I got kids that are in their high 30s. So I mean, I'm not really attracted to younger. I don't know. I don't know. I won't say no because I don't know who I'm a vibe with, but preference wise, I prefer older.
How much older?
Let's see, I'm 53. Anywhere between 53 and 60. But whoever you, I want you older, but I want you youthful. Like I know. I'm asking for a lot.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing
No,
wrong with
I
that.
know I'm probably asking for a lot, but for me,
No, you're not.
for 53, I feel youthful. I feel youthful. Like I'm still childish. I like to have fun. You know, I listen to anywhere from Cardi B to Johnny Taylor. Like
$2.
$2. I know. I'm putting myself in a box. So that's why I say I'm open. We'll see. Just don't make me don't make me look at you and be like, ugh.
Oh,
Baby
ruthless.
young ass.
You say 20 to 30 years just for a season? You would date somebody 20 to 30 years younger?
30? 30. Decades.
You're right. They are having higher cases of ED because of the drugs, the lifestyle, and the drink, and also porn.
Yeah.
Porn
It's
is
ruining a lot of people.
porn is desensitizing. I'm 55. I think I would. I ain't even gonna lie. Shit, I'm just a lot of younger guys. Probably about 47. You know, about 40, about 47. But it goes back to his level of maturity.
30.
It goes back to because there are some younger guys who will date you better than the guys our age because they feel like they have something to prove. So they're going to actually court you and date you, and they will even listen to you saying, baby, I don't do all that text messaging. If you want to talk to me, you have to pick up the phone and call me.
Ooh. Yeah.
You're gonna have to pick up the phone and call me. I don't all that text messaging, what you doing. I just stop responding to you. So I'll say about
Me too. Like
I do somebody that's 48, not 47, 48. Now, me personally, I don't know what is in my mind, but even with me being 55, 60 seems old to me. So it's like 50, 58, maybe 59, but 60?
6.
And I have to remind myself, Chloe, you ain't no spring chicken.
I have 2 ex that's in their 60s now, so I guess that's why it don't really bother me. But yeah, but I get it all at the same time, Lee. So yeah, I'm 60. You wasn't? Okay.
It's just harder because it's the younger men who want to get
I love you.
They want to go places. They want to do the actual dates. Whereas the older men are like, you come over here, we can watch a little something, we hang out. I want to hang out with you. I got a whole house I can hang out in. And I like it better. I got space in it. And no, I'm good in this house. So it almost makes it hard to date an older man because most of them don't want to date. They just want to sit around. And then they're going to come up with that old, look what you made me do. And expect you to just, no. Mm-mm.
Ooh, child. Hold on.
Let's see. So y'all see my dilemma. I'm 60, but don't want to date a man who's 60. There's a difference between a man and a woman at that age. Okay. Respect on that. I was in a relationship for 28 years. Then another guy for 8 years took
my young life and not a wife. I like my freedom. That's how I feel. That's how I feel about Mister.
I had to read that again. I was like, took my young life, but like, what? How you did and type it?
Took you. You spent your early part of your years with someone that, I'm not gonna. I won't stay wasted because I used to feel that way about me and Mister because we was together he was 5 years younger than me. We was together from the time I was 33 until I was really 39, but kept on for a couple more years.
In the building. Okay.
So I understand what it feels like they wasted your youth. if you've been with someone when you was younger, you was with somebody for so long, and especially if it did not materialize into, a marriage.
Can you imagine being, what's her name? Chrissy Lampkin and Jim Jones? Can you imagine that type of scenario where she whole proposed to that man, still didn't walk down? I mean,
Never,
it took a lot. I can't even imagine.
never.
You know what I don't understand is the
Used to look like
entitlement.
pig pen to me. Go ahead.
I don't understand the entitlement of men. There are so many men with so little to offer and they expect so very much. And it almost as if society has told them, and you deserve it. Whereas women are eking out just a little bit and they dare not ask for more because they don't think they deserve it. It's so, the flip-flop of it all is just very strange to see.
It's social media. I'm telling you, Kimberly, for me, I just feel like people like um Kevin Samuels have really just pumped these men up into being so entitled.
And when
So
you think about the way that that man died, who he died with, how his life was, and all of that, you just fully understand that much of what he said was just to make money off of men.
and not only
It's
that, he died broke.
with a
Did you
woman
know?
who couldn't care less. That lady couldn't wait to get out of there. She was a whole nurse and still couldn't care. And that's the thing men don't understand. You can't pay a woman to care. And yet you'll have one who does, and you take advantage of her. You want to spend your money elsewhere and do
Mhm.
other things. And it's just the saddest dynamic.
And
But
that's
that
why some
is crazy.
that's why so many of the men that are our age, you got the ones who want to just date younger, and then you got the ones who now they ready to settle down, and they
Yeah,
upset because
a recircle.
they can't find a good woman. Y'all done ran through all the good women, and then now that you broke down, you got high blood pressure, you got diabetes, you got EDS, um your hair done fell out, you got a big old belly, your dick done shrunk and your balls done dropped. Now you want to go looking for that good woman. Now you want to go looking for that good woman. Look, we good.
And you can find her. You can find her. She's called a nurse, and you just have to pay a significant amount of money on a monthly basis to have her.
That's right. And it's not gonna be me. Cause
Mm-mm.
because every chance I get, I'm gonna be in Cabo, Cancun, Jamaica. One day I'll be able to go to Fiji. And if I'm going there with a man, he better be able to jump off the dresser.
Mm-mm.
Mhm. He needs to be able
All
to
of
jump
these
off the dresser.
dresses. What's wrong with the
Mhm.
bed?
Hmm?
Okay.
The
What's
bed is
up with this
coming.
jumping off the
Not,
dresses
not,
stuff? What I missed?
girl. That's when he come in like he just like jumping off the ropes in wrestling. He come in with the
Oh,
yeah.
Mm-mm.
That's what jumping off the dresser
baby,
is.
don't tear my tissues up. Ooh,
That's what I'm saying.
Lord.
Don't break it now. I might want to sit down tomorrow.
Figuratively speak.
Oh, because it's been a minute, so I don't know what our bounce back lately. So what else after we wake up in the morning? Now you got to help me get up, like I don't know. I
Back
don't
out
know.
of traction. Yeah.
Chrissy
Yeah.
and women from Harlem, like me, have long-term boyfriends who have money and stay. Unfortunately, wait, am I missing some? No, that was it. Okay.
Christian women from Harlem like me have long-term boyfriends who have money and stay, unfortunately.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately,
again.
I mean, there's that.
You know what saddens me is women who say, "Well, I didn't spend 10 years with them." So what?
I
You
might
gonna
as well
spend 10
stay.
more? No, 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 no. There ain't no telling what might be out there for you on the 11th year. Might be the best year of your life. I say, leave, get out. hmm No low budget dates.
But
Ooh.
you know what? It's like one thing that I've come to realize is that everybody marriage is not for everybody. Everybody doesn't want marriage.
You know,
I also am real quick to tell my girlfriends, well, I'm one of those people that I don't tell you to leave or stay. That's just, even if you were married, he cheated on you, you got to go back to him. I don't. Only time that I will give advice to you is if he whooping your ass. That's the only
Putting them
time.
hands on, yeah.
If you cheated a couple
Yeah,
times and you
that's
want to go back, then I'm like, hey, I'm still gonna I'm not gonna love you any less. I'm not going to
Yes.
judge you because as your girlfriend, I don't want you to feel like you can't come to me and talk to me because of of that. But just like she ruthless just said, Christian women from Harlem like me have long-term boyfriends who have money and stay. Unfortunately, in this day and time, I'd rather be with a Negro who got some money than to get out here in these streets, because ain't shit out here in these damn streets, and be out here with these Negroes who don't. At my big age, considering I'm not even sure I want to live with a Negro no more, I'm okay with a man who got money that I can be with for about 10, 20 years, and long as he's spending money, especially if he's paying some bills. Because I'm not sure if I want to get married now. So her unfortunate, if he's spending money, might be my fortunate, because I'm tired of paying bills.
That worked for me.
Yeah, I'm tired of paying bills.
Oh, baby.
I remember when I wrote my first mortgage check, I had loops and curls. I put a heart on it. It was just, oh, I felt so grown. So, man, by the time I got to check number 5, I was over it. And that tell you how long ago it was, because that was when we still had checks.
I was about to say, I was like, Kimberly, I hope that you're not still using checks.
I'm telling you, I'm back in the day when I bought my first house in my 90s. I was very young and got my first house. And I was not a sexy woman then. It was like if a guy asked me, "What can I get you for your birthday?"
Kim, you've always been a
mortgage payment. No, you
always
want to say something sexy and get no. You can pay my mortgage this month. My nipples get hard. You want to let me shut up. Stop.
Oh, I ain't mad at you, girl. I am not mad at you. I am not mad at you.
That's crazy.
I follow you on channels.
Hi, ladies. Glad I caught her live. Where's Miss Boston Tasha? Not sure where she is. She thinking maybe she will pop in on the chat, but we haven't seen her. Stay rich, auntie.
We try. The doors is always open.
Yep.
Honey, the bank account is always accepting deposits. Yes. Ooh,
we've been here going on another 3 hours. Here we go.
Yes, we are so close to it. Ooh.
Yes.
All right, y'all. We're about to wrap this whole thing up, y'all.
Because we said yes, baby.
Because it's going on 3 hours. I know everybody getting tagged. Claude, tell them about the next live. Where can they find us at?
The next live will be on my channel. It's going to be on February 12th. It's going to be the Valentine's edition. So we're going to be talking about love, life, relationships, and a little bit of sex.
Let me get my line and stuff together. I might need Tequila for that.
Not Tequila.
I might need Tequila.
Okay. That's Tequila. Yeah, that don't kill you.
Tequila. Ooh, child. So yes, that's what we're gonna be talking about. We're gonna be talking about love, intimacy, relationships, all of that good stuff.
Sounds like a plan.
Y'all heard it here first, February 12th. Make sure y'all tune in. If y'all not following my girls, please go follow my girls. Make sure you put the hug emoji. Let them know I sent you. I appreciate you. If you're not watching us all already, go ahead and subscribe.
And what is you doing with your life? Why you not?
Right. Why you not following all of us? Just why? If you want to know about the cruise that we still trying to put together, it's probably not going to happen in the summer. It's probably going to be like in the colder months or something like that, or even the meet and greet that we're trying to do. If you want to know about it, you gotta Follow all of
You
us.
gotta follow and stay
But
tuned.
give us a chance to get our lives together because, baby,
It's a work in
life
progress.
life is lifing. But trust and believe. We talk about it. We talk about it often. We talk about the cruise and we talk about the meet and greet.
Oh, the phrase that she just subscribed to being Chloe, to Chloe's family.
Hey, Latanja, how you doing, girl? I ain't even seen you.
Thank you, darling.
No, you think so? Yeah, she in there.
All right, y'all. I
Thank
guess I'm
you, the Florida Baptist.
Yeah. Y'all, I'm gonna get me some locks. I'm gonna go through some of this dry hair. Okay.
Oh, girl. Oh, baby. Yeah, she getting colored and cut this weekend because I gotta show up and show out for the party. I'm gonna try not to look like it's my birthday. I'm gonna try. I can't make no promises.
Yeah.
Make no promises, yeah, but I'm gonna try to make it.
Girl, don't dim your light, baby, because that thing gonna shine anyway. That thing gonna shine anyway, honey.
Hello.
Thank you, Moon. All right, y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. We appreciate you, and we love you. And we'll do what? We'll see you in the what? The next one.
Bye.
Bye.